Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How's everyone doing? I was deciding to be a fool and looked at my all chat, this little chat tab that I have here, which essentially shows me LFG and trade chat. I didn't know the EU had the same issue that every other Aion server has in the entire existence of ever since it started. And we're talking about gold spammer bots, and they're still using the same old shit of the same old crappy bullshit links. It's just like, where are the GMs to take care of that? I mean, it's a never-ending battle. Let's be real here. Even in the early days of Aion, when we saw these spam bots, we were instantly like right-clicking them and reporting them for stuff. Apparently, they're being taken care of immediately? Am I just crazy about that? I don't know. That doesn't matter to me. That's not my concern. But hi, welcome back to the Aion EU Classic. We are level 28. You can't see it because I have a nice little Zoe blocking it. But, I mean, here, I could just tap myself and be like, hey, here you go, level 28. The plan today is to continue onward with some of the quests that we got. Because we hit level 28 when I was almost sleep-deprived, essentially. And we opened up 2 new campaign quests, huzzah, in Outland, and we also have some of the stuff we can still do in the Abyss, like saving those Elio captives that we never got to rescue, which I'm just going to check real quick. Do we own Sulfur? Yes, we do. Hi, Zoe. Welcome to my desk. So I still can't do this dumb little saving Elio's captives quest, which is unfortunate, but what am I going to do about it? There's literally nothing I can do about it. This fortress would have to go into a vulnerable state to the point of it's either lost to the Balar, which is the best course of action, because then both Elios and Asmos can do that campaign quest, or I wait for Asmos to take it. But why the hell would they take it? They have absolutely no reason to take Sulfur Fortress. I remember during, I want to say it was part of NA Classic, but I don't remember. I think people agreed just not to take Sulfur, just for the campaign. That was it. Whether they did or didn't kept that up, fuck if I remember, dude. Ain't that right, Zoe? I don't remember stuff that happened in NA Classic. All I remember is doing those stupid Upper Fortress quests to get to level 50, and it was a goddamn slog. Because I was there for, God, I don't even know how long. I'll talk about those Upper Fortress Fort quests later when I get to that point, assuming people are still actually doing those quests, but, you know, it sucks. It sucked a lot for the grind, but that was the way the grind. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Besides get smothered by my cat who wants to just rub her face up against me. Hi, Zoe. You're already in the game with me. You're right there as the little kitty that's following me. And now you're over here exactly the same, except now you're in front of me. Here, we can do this perfectly. Now Zoe is in front of me in the game as well as in real life. Isn't that right? See, she messes up with my camera all the time because her tail is always up. The reason why model spazzes out like that is because the tail is right in front of the webcam, and because she's always so happy to see me, she ends up having her tail block the webcam every so often. I can't imagine when I switch to the iPhone camera, once I get it all tested out and crap like that, and make sure V-Bridger and iFacial mocap works just fine. She's probably going to block the camera so many more times. But you know what's the other benefit of that? Once I get the iPhone camera working and all that, I'll be able to have the cat camera just like I hoped. So every time she's lying down in her little bed, you're going to be able to see her. It's going to be a little picture-in-picture thing. So you guys are going to see. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'll figure that out. And you'll be able to see my little kitty sleeping or stretching around or whatever. That's the point of the cat cam. There's literally no other reason for the cat cam to exist except for, huzzah, we have a cat cam now. So I'm gonna move the chat down right over here just in case I don't forget. Alright, so let's start. Since we can't do the Elia's captives, why don't we go doing Speaking Ballard? That's actually a super easy quest. So let's go back to Verderon. Let's go through the Abyss portal, even though I know I have a return to the Abyss, I think. Yeah, I binded to Temenon. But we don't need to worry about that right now. We can literally just fly up here, go through one of these portals. By the way, these portals are available in all 3 of the major locations. So, Brillia's side will be Verderon. Elton and Hyron. For Asmo's side, it would be Outguard, Marheim, and Belusland. It is not in Theobomus and is not in Bristonen. They have a different mechanic, but I don't think that mechanic's going to ever play into effect during this patch. I might be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that, because I remember almost every detail, but that detail is a little bit... I don't remember if that was a level 60 detail or a level 55 detail. So where's my music? We need the music if we're going to have Aion. If we're going to play it, I mean. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How has everyone been doing? I've been having a horrible week. I've already talked about this on the Celeste stream, but I can bring it up again. As soon as I read through this dialogue. Speaking of Valar, I've heard nothing but good things about you, Falky. You're the kind of David who strives to be the very best. You'll soon be handling extremely important missions in Rashanta. If you want to be the best, there's one ability I believe is nearly indispensable in the Abyss. Really, what is it? Well, wide knowledge of the Balar language, of course. Of course, the Balar language is complex. Mastering it might take a dedicated David years, but the language of the Balar is similar in form to that of ancient Atreia. In the Abyss, you can find many ancient ruins. These ruins can only be studied if you have sufficient command of the language. They say that the president of the shipyard in Sanctum, Kumbanurk, possesses a potion which enables you to learn Balar quickly. Obtain the potion and learn to speak Balar. Good advice, thank you. Alright, so I knew my brain was misfiring a little bit. On Asmodean's side, you have pretty much the same quest where you need to go and learn Balar. But they have a much more straightforward approach to learning it. As per usual, your quest was start in Primo Landing, and they're tasked you to go to the Sulfur Archipelago right around here where there's a tower, right? There's a little Asmodean tower that's on the edge. It's sitting here with 3 NPCs by it, maybe 4. You go out here, they ask you to go and weaken a Balar that's just lying around somewhere in this little area, right? Once you do that, you drag it back to the tower, to which a cutscene will play, and that cutscene is them capturing that Balar. It's the same thing as the Ilios campaign you did in Verderon, where you dragged a crawl over to you. You weakened the crawl and you brought it back to the guards, right? Same concept. Once you do that, you go back to Prime Mining, but you're going back behind here. You might notice that there are 2 little, like, circles here, right? That is where the campaign will lead you. And I think there's something else you have to do before that. I think you need a language crystal from somebody. I think maybe a handicraft master. But that you bring that language crystal here, the Balar is already inside in one of these tubes. That's what it is, it's a tube. And you'd literally shock the hell out of the Balar to learn the language through whatever that language crystal is. And guess who's literally doing all of that? It's a fucking Shugo. A fucking Shugo is teaching you the Balar language through essentially what is torture. I want to show you that cutscene. I actually really do want to show you that cutscene. Let me find the YouTube link to actually show you that cutscene. Aion Asmodean learning Balar. Is this the one? Man, it's a 12-minute video. God damn. Okay, let me bring up OBS. Let me bring up a window capture. Let us not show the window capture. We want this one, which means we want to... Where is this window? This is what I mean, dude. Whenever I want to, like, change up something on the window, it's like, okay, yeah, but can I, like, at least adjust it a little bit before you, like, say I can't adjust it, you know? Here, we have a way to do this. Window capture, transform. Edit transform, make that 1,000 by 1,000 for the moment so that I don't show anything that I don't want people to see. That work? Hey, where are you? Where the heck are you, you thing? What the fuck is that? What in the... Did I accidentally make it 10,000? Because it should not be that big. I did make it 10,000 on accident. Let's just make that 1,000 by 1,000, please. And then you can be... Oh my god. For the love of God, just there. Now we fix it. And then we fix it again. You know what? How about I just full screen the fucking thing? So that you guys can actually have it proper. God. Why does it have to be so annoying to do this? Transform. Edit transform. Position 0. Position 0. 1920 by 1080. There you go. Let me just skim through this crap. Alright, cutscene, cutscene. Where's the cutscene? Where's the bit of the cutscene I was mentioning to you? Right, a lot of people back then could not figure out how to get the Ballard to actually, like, follow you. But here's the part of the cutscene where he's already weakened the Salter, right? He drags it to the tower. This little cutscene plays. And it doesn't have any sound in it. This is a bad video then. Let's change this then. Oh, hold on. Let me hide the window so that I can find the right video. Is this the one I want? That's the Elias side. That's not the one I want. What was the name of the fucking quest you guys have? Was it Speaking Balar? No, that's Elias side. Actually, that might even be the same thing on Asmo's side. It's the same thing on Asmo's side, to be honest. Man, 12 years ago! God damn! That makes me feel really goddamn old, you know? Can I find it, please? Hello? Aha! I found the cutscene! This is great. I'm gonna full screen this and show you now. Where's my OBS? There's my OBS. Boom. Here you go. I love this cutscene.
Shall we start then, huh? Oh, this is so exciting! Bella, speak if you want to live! Speak!
I will not forgive you, you foul invader!
Oh, did it work? Can you understand Ballard?
That's the cutscene, by the way. They only recorded 30 seconds because I saw they had fraps. But that's the cutscene in a nutshell. Ridiculous, right? Absolutely bloody ridiculous. Literally, it's a Shugo's fucking fault, dude. It's a Shugo's fucking fault that they did that. The Asmodean cutscene is way more badass than the Elias cutscene because all it is I think you just go to Sanctum, you get the option to either purchase the ability to buy, or I'm sorry, the ability to learn Balar, or you go through a little bit of a convoluted process. Obviously, I'm gonna pay the fucking Kina to get the potion because why the hell would I, you know, do the process? Even though I don't really want to spend the Kina to do that, but hey, that's not my decision. That's the decision of me being monetarily irresponsible. Now, where's the teleporter? But yeah, that cutscene is great. That's why I loved Asmo's side so much when I played it through the first time, because it's like, everything about the cutscenes is so... not so much extra, but it's just par for the course of what, you know, the Asmodeans are all about. But honestly, I blame the fucking Shugos. Those fucking Shugos, man, do not fuck with the Shugo, for the love of God. Where am I going again? Over there. That's not where I wanted to go. I didn't want to go up here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I have access to Earth's Wrath, but I'm gonna wait till level 30 before I before I socket in Earth's Wrath, because right now I really like having Blinding Light, and I really like having Flash Recovery. At level 30, I believe you get a new Sigma slot opened up. Don't quote me on that, it's been a long time, and it's supposed to tell you what level you get these next ones, but right now it's not telling me. I do remember, you get one at 30, maybe this is 40, and these two slots you get at 45. That's what I remember. And then this last slot is at 50. And then these two are 50... 50... Maybe both are 55, but I think you actually have to do a quest to unlock them. And then you get another one at 55 here. And then one extra slot at 50, so you get 5 standard Stigma slots at 50 and 3 advanced Stigma slots. We'll get into the advanced later when we get to that point. And then you unlock the last 2 post 50. Figured I should mention that now, you know, just in case people didn't know. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't know, especially if they're new. If you're new to this, and you're enjoying your Aion Classic experience, hey, use me as a tutorial, man. Ask me a question about some of the stuff you're trying to do, and I'll probably be able to answer it. You're just gonna need to give me some context about where the hell it is.
Can I sell you something?
What are you doing here? Thinking of ordering a ship? These ships are costly, but well worth it. Well worth it. I come seeking a special potion. Ah, David wants the Balar language potion, yes? Very useful in Abyss. Kunbernurk has it, of course. There's nothing Kuba that can't acquire, but it will cost you 20,000 Kina. Does Deva have that handy? If not, no worries. Do a job for Kumba Renurk and get the potion for free. It might be a little difficult. Why would I ever not pay this? Deva's big spender. Good. Very well, but pay first, then drink. Akakak. Here you go. Here's your 20,000 Kina. Thank you for my potion. Excellent! Now wise David should have no trouble understanding Balar language. Akakak. No Balar around to talk to right now, but Shugos like Kumba Renurk only sell superior goods. If it doesn't work, I'll be back. What is that, a threat? Are you threatening him? Don't threaten him. I guess I could just go right back to the Abyss, right? That's where it wants me to go? Yep. Alright, now we hit the return button. That's not going to get me anywhere closer to level 30, but at least it's a start. Oh god, I just realized this guy's name is Ventus. Oh, Ventus. What happened, man? You used to be a Keyblade wielder, and now you've become an information officer. What happened? You have returned, Falky. Did you get the potion from that Shugo? I did, and I drank it. Fantastic! Speaking the Balar language is a valuable skill in the Abyss, Falky. I'll be in touch when I have a mission for you. We also get the Balar Whisperer title, which is a little irrelevant, to be completely honest with you. Ooh. Oh god, it's level 36. That's gonna be a... That skipped an entire round. Goes from 7 to 5. That's gonna be a while before I have, the ability to use that staff. But at least I have it now. You completed the campaign, and you got a couple more points. And look at that, we have a new... Oh yeah, I guess I should mention... The season reset. So now we, well, I guess, started anew. So we have the quest we can do again and all that other jazz. I think this hasn't changed? Oh. Oh no. Well, you know how I said that I probably won't buy this? I wish I didn't check the premium button. When do you get that? Oh god, at the very end? I don't think... I'm gonna have to think about that. I might have to actually do this season quest somehow. That doesn't sound like a good time. Well, I may as well start now. War efforts. Let's go buy a potion from the Abyss vendor. So that I can start getting those... Okay, the reason why I'm looking... I looked at that, right? Deva Pass, the premium thing. This is what this armor looks like. Personally speaking, I much prefer the lime green version, but come on, I like the color red. I'm not gonna skip out on it just because it's not the color that not the outfit I prefer. Obviously, the can dance is oh so cute. Oh, that's gonna be so bad. How much is it? How much is Kuna? How much is that gonna cost me to do that? Oh, hey, they added something new that... Wait, did they add something new? They did add some new stuff. They actually added this stuff. This Dreamstar thing. What is this big box? Free? Is free? Seal's Energy, Major Ancient Chalice, and more. Get lots of items. You get Seal's Energy for 3 extra days. Major Ancient Chalice, whichever I think I already know what that is. Time Activation Stone. Oh, God. I forgot about that fucking thing. An entry scroll for Dark Poeta. Nice. And an instant selection scroll. Not bad. You know what? Since it's free, let's just get that. Good thing I checked the shop. But yeah, the Dream Bunny stuff. This is this armor. This costume didn't come out till like, I want to say 5.0, maybe 6.0. And I think you had to craft it? It might be 6.0, because this looks like a 6.0 thing. Anywho, I forgot to check the shop again for the Kuna, because that's what I was literally checking. Let's see, Kuna. We want Kuna. Lots and lots of Kuna. Kuna is, up here? Kuna? Kuna. So if I want to get myself 1320 Kuna, I need to collect 900 of those things. 900 of these things is, well, let's just open up this dumb thing. Check on Chrome, see how much that is. That's gonna cost me $25? Yeah, $25. Wow, I say $25, but that's actually 25 euro. It's gonna be a little bit more than that because of reasons. We'll see about that. We will definitely see about that. If I can make it to that, then cool. But I mean, I only have 24 days and some change to try and get to that costume. Will it be worth it for the time? I don't know. How much AP do I even bloody have? I don't think I really have that much. I have 5,800 to my name, so we're just gonna buy, how about we buy, like, what do we buy? What do we buy? But what's a good purchase at this point? How about one of these? We'll buy one of those, and then be happy that we have it. Congratulations to my level 2! Take it all. How much does it cost to buy a level? Only 90 Kuna for one level? Interesting. I might have to think about that. Will it be worth it to me? I don't think so. Receive 3 medals, defeat 100 monsters in the abyss. You know, I might have to do this. I might actually be forced to do a lot of this crap. A lot of this crap, though, is not that easy to do. 50,000 AP, that shouldn't be too bad in a season. A lesser socketing aid, by socketing aids from the customs oh, okay, one of those things. This is supposed to be a way for you to have a better chance at enchanting or socketing something, be it a mana stone or something. I've never had positive results with that, so I'm not going to comment on that. Receive 3 medals, that's essentially just participating in fortresses. That's going to be very difficult for me to do, to be fair, because I don't know when these go vulnerable, and I might have to ask a friend who does know when they go vulnerable, because that's the only way for me to get, well, the only way for me to get 3 medals. They're good for vendor Kina. Yeah, but that's supplements. I don't think supplements existed at this point. These were like the poor man's version of trying to socket something. I think you may have gotten like 1% extra chance, but I guess in the word of Aion, 1% meant a lot. I don't know. 100 monsters in Rishanta, that's not that bad to do. That's actually really easy to do. Killing 30 Asmodeans who are rank 5 and higher might be a bit of a chore. But if I mean, I guess I could try hunting the bots too, if I can finesse that. Killing Anuheart and Dark Poeta is not that bad either. You literally just have to run the instance and just get to the end. There's no special gimmicks here, thankfully. Let's see, we have Captain Ed Hottie. Captain Ed Hottie is weird. He only spawns in the upper abyss, and he spawns specifically around this Dregian that's crashed. He patrols around the Dregian the entire way through, and he spawns like every 12 to 14 hours, I think that's what it was. The reason he even exists, by the way, is for a specific quest that you have at level 50 for the Meridian / Fenris stuff. They ask you to kill the Dregian captain in Dredge, or kill Ed Hottie. Because Ed Hottie is the easier of the choice, you just go and kill him. He doesn't drop anything, mind you, I think, but that was maybe a change they did later. He might drop something now. The gimmick is you have to run DP. Yeah, the gimmick is not that bad. Running DP is fun. I like DP. Let's see. Complete equipment enchanting and mana stone socketing 20 times. Son of a fucking bitch. Simple quest, but annoying. And use a rift. That one's also super easy. I could probably just go to Elton right now. There's probably a rift open for me that I could just walk on through. Will I be able to PvP anybody at that point? Absolutely not. And then we also have the weekly items, which those are super simple to do. You can literally just cheese most of them. The gift pack might be a bit annoying, considering the weekly probably resets in a little bit. Time to socket everything with white MP stones. Yeah, right? I can't throw away any mana stones now that are crappy. Defeat one member of the enemy faction. That might be simple enough on a weekly basis. Use 30 scrolls. You suck game. Use one kiss. You suck game. Extract equipment 5 times. That's going to be a little bit pricey, but that's fine. Can't do interdredging because I'm not at that level of interdredging. And I can enter 2 instances pretty easily. So let's just, really quick, register 10 items on the broker. We literally don't even have to register them and keep them there. We can literally just put something up there for like 1 kina to save myself as much pain and heartache as possible. Apparently, they only want me to put it at 2 kina. How much does it cost me to put this up? It's got a registration fee of 10. And when I can just cancel it as well. And I get it back in my inventory. And I can keep just doing that. And wasting 10 every time. Why? Because this is literally the only way I can think of right now to, do this. Putting up a cold Balar stain. Da 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 ba da 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 ba ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum ba dum. There you go. That's all it took, and that's all she wrote. Super simple. We got another bunch of scrolls. I can't believe I'm doing this stupid thing. So is there actually a customs merchant here? I don't think there is. I could be wrong. Let's see. Weapons, armor, shields. I don't see anything there. How about on the other side? Can't believe this. Can't bloody believe this. Why am I doing this? Potion merchant, stigma master.
What do you want?
I guess if I'm trying to pop potions all day, I could pop those things for like hours on end. 15 drinks, 10 monsters. The weekly is asking for, what, 30 scrolls, 1 kiss, equipment extraction? Equipment extraction is annoying. So, I haven't shown off equipment extraction yet, but it translates to something simple. If I could just find the fucking vendor that actually sells these things down there, the way for you to get enchantment stones in this game at this current juncture is either through getting them from quests, getting them from drops, which I don't even think drops exist for that. But the other way, the main way you're supposed to get them, is using these extraction tools. Because if we're going to be doing this, we may as well buy 5 of them. Fucking ow, expensively painful. And we're also going to buy nothing else, because I can't buy anything else that will help me out. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take these extraction tools, you're supposed to throw them onto one of your pieces of armor, or whatever weapon you have, right? Let's just say we want to destroy this staff because I don't have any intention to combine, do an arms fusion right now. It'll ask you, hey, you're about to destroy something by extracting it, just so you know. When you do that and you click OK, you go through this little animation, you see the extracting bar go up. Once you're done, it extracts something, you get a little stone from it. The stone you get is very random, it's based entirely on chance. For green items, you might get anything between the exact same level as the item you extracted. So in my case, that staff was like, what, level 13, 14, 15 or something? And you have a chance to get something that's like 10 levels higher for a green, 15 levels higher for blue, and up to 20 to 30 levels higher for gold. It's very random. You never know what you're going to get, and I mean, what are you going to do about it, right? Because I have nothing else to throw these at, we're going to throw both the enchantment stones we have at this thing. This is what they mean by the supplements, by the way. They want you to get supplements, but they want you to get fabled. Fabled in this game is gold and higher. They come in, there's 5 different grades of items, though. You have your standard white items, which are simple. You have your standard green items, which I don't know the name of. You have your standard blue items, which they're named heroic. You have your fabled items, which are gold items. And you have eternal items, which are orange. And there's another level above that, but it's not available at this time. Anyway, enchanting is also based on percent chance. The higher the stone, if the stone is higher than the item you were trying to enchant, you have a better chance of making it enchant. If it's not, in my case, a level 24 stone trying to enchant a level 26 item, it's not gonna. The chance is abysmal. It's not the best. Good luck, essentially. If you get it, congratulations. If you don't, well, you knew the risk. And now we have to go and find more shit to extract. That shouldn't be too bad to find more shit to extract, though. We'll find more shit along the way. Especially because we have to keep doing this. Now then, since we're done here for the moment... I mean, I could also do some of the quest out here, but we're not gonna. Let us go, ignore this quest for a bit, and go do the Kiting Prisoner and the Secrets of the Temple quest. So let's go to Aion. Oh, right, the mail. Oh my god. Let's just take all this. And you don't stack? Of course you don't stack. At least those stack. So yeah, this is just simple. Let you pick any instance you want to do and reset it. Does it matter right now? No. And then you have this. This was not called a chalice, as I remember it. It was called something else in NA. But you have the option of turning in... These are abyss items, right? You can't exchange them until you're level 30. Yeah, Goblet. Thank you, Cosmo. You have the option of exchanging them over here for much less. I don't recommend ever turning in your abyss items here. They come in 4 forms. You get icons being the lowest, seals being the second highest, you have goblets / chalices being the 3rd highest, and you have crowns being the ultimate, the most expensive thing you can give to them. And they also come in 4 grades. They come in lesser, Yeah, lesser, regular, which doesn't have a name to it, greater, and major. When I say don't turn them in here, I also am saying this about Primum Landing. Do not turn them into the NPCs that are just sitting here in Central Red Plaza. On the flip side, don't turn them into the dudes who are sitting here in Lattice Plaza. If you want to turn in crowns and goblets, I highly recommend you go to the Abyss, and on a specific little island, if I just turn off the fucking colors for a second, there is a platform somewhere. If I can just remember where it is. Right here. There's this little platform that's sitting right here. If you go to this platform, you will see 2 Shugos. One takes the goblets / chalices, the other takes the crowns. They give you a higher rate. If you're turning in a major chalice, it's going to be like 7,200 AP or something like that. If you turn in a crown, it's a 9,600 AP. I highly recommend going down there and doing that to turn them in. For your icons and seals, though, I swear there was a spot that was better to turn them in, and I want to say it was in the Upper Abyss somewhere, probably at Black Cloud Island, or Tegraki Island. Tegraki Island might not be the right call, but it might actually be Black Cloud Island. I don't know if the dudes here give you less as well for the icons and the seals. I mean, it's been a long time since we had to turn in Abyss items. They actually removed them, I think, in the retail version of Aion. But at that point, you actually don't need that much AP in retail Aion. They give you so much AP that you're literally drowning in AP. Back then, though, you had to run these Abyss instances at Seals West, Seals East, Sulphur, as well as the stuff in the Upper Fortress to get these Abyss items. And then when you were done and you had way too many, you go to the Abyss to turn in your crowns and goblets. You went somewhere else to turn in the seals and icons, and then you bought whatever item you needed from the Abyss vendors. That's how it worked. That's how all of that worked. If you're wondering what these time activation stones are for, though, gonna be honest with you, I don't want to talk about it. Not until we get to that campaign. It's because that's a campaign-specific item, but they're also for something else. So let's proceed to Aion. Let's keep going. I've already talked enough about the lore, and the lore has now made my throat parched. So let's drink some water. Alright, Mortimus. I'm sorry, Mortimus Malinus. Malinomus. Kylan prisoner. Falky, there's no time for casual talk. We're facing an emergency. An emergency? Yes, Terra contacted us just moments ago, and it appears a human woman named Herne has been kidnapped. You're the finest clerk available, so I'm tasking you with getting her back. Travel to the outpost ruins and speak with Terra right away. She'll give you any details that are pertinent to the mission at hand, and tell you exactly who this Herne woman is. Faith in arms, Falky, move out. Faith in arms, Centurion, damn. By the way, I still never found that spy quest, and I also never tried to find it. Hey, look, it's that rift I was talking about. We are the perfect level to go and run into that damn thing. So why don't we take the flight transporter and actually go take that rift? Not a good idea at my level, but I need the stupid season quest to just enter a rift. That's literally all I have to do. Just enter a rift. And I get 200 points. That's 2 levels, man. That gets me some crit scrolls and a lesser anti-shock scroll, which I'll go over what that does. There's also a campaign back there. Oh, that's Terry? Yeah, that's Terra. Tyra. So I'm gonna do a dumb thing as well. That Kisk that I had in my inventory, did I have it? Do I still have it? Did I throw it away like a fool? I did throw it away like a fool. I thought I had one. Whatever, who cares? If I don't have it, then we're just gonna run to the rift and just YOLO it. Disgusting. Who the hell says YOLO anymore? So I never showed off what a rift does, but rifting is essentially how you get to the other side's, well, shit that you have to do. In my case, I'm about to take a rift. It'll take me straight to Morheim, and I know exactly where that fucking rift is gonna drop me. I know where this one drops me, but I'm not taking that one. That's a suicide one. But this one, I know where this one's gonna drop me. It's gonna drop me on the pathway in Morheim that leads up to Morheim Fortress. We're not gonna go up Morheim Fortress? Maybe we should. Anyway, once you get to a rift, it has only a limited amount of uses. They vary between rift to rift. This one right now only has 19 uses left. But you click it on, it'll ask you if you want to go through. You go through, you wind up in the enemy faction's homeland. Oh, this is not the one I was thinking of. I must be thinking of something else. Hey, look, it's a little rift. It's a little Kisk, a cute little Kisk, and I don't even have one. Do I really not have one? Yeah, I don't have one. Oh well, whatever. So this. Welcome to the desert in Morheim. I'm not gonna go anywhere near the middle area because the middle area is infested with a hell of a bunch of guards that belong to Asmodeans, and I don't really want to get one shot by those. So instead, we're gonna go this way and try to see if we can find anyone to kill, really. Do I pop scrolls? I mean, I may as well. I have them. No reason not to. Also going to keep myself buffed up with my crappy little light of rejuvenation, and then we're just gonna hit people. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna hit people. But also, thank you for finishing that quest. Let's take all that. So what the heck are anti-shock scrolls? Anti-shock scrolls are a shield. You get a tiny little shield for an X amount of time. I think it's like 20 seconds, and it absorbs a little bit of damage. They're useful for some like things to resist damage, like in case you're maybe going to get hit with an Aether Hold. If your shield that you get from your anti-shock scroll can beat out the damage that they could throw at you when they try to throw you into the air, you resist being thrown into the air. It's pretty good in the pinch. 158 damage isn't exactly going to be something that saves me, but I mean it could save me. I'll just put that right there. As for the crit scrolls, I mean, they're self-explanatory. They raise your crit. Either crit spell or crit strike. Whichever one you're using, for a little bit extra points. You get far less crit spell than you do crit strike, just so you know. So if you feel like you never have enough, crit spell, it's because it's intentional. You just can't get a lot of it. I'm gonna smack a fucking SM. Oh, right, the music is also substantially different here, too. And down, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Why am I blinding this dude? It doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna die to an SM because I'm just a little too strong for you. Even though it's a bot. But man, vacuum choke hurts. Anyway, that was done. Oh look, it's another fucking SM, because everywhere you go there's a fucking SM. At the very least, most of these dudes are like super bloody weak, so it's not like that big a deal to fight them. Even if there are bots, and hey, it's counting towards my... Oh look, we got the weekly for the 1 kill. Now we just need to get the season kills for 30. But they need to be rank 5 or higher. That's the worst part about it. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm trying to run to a certain position. And it's going to take a bit of effort because getting through guards at my level, not that easy. Especially if I can't make the glide. By the way, those guards, I'm just going to point to them right now, they're level 40. I'm only level 28. Look at the size of that fucking aggro range. It's massive. I will be absolutely demolished by them if I let them touch me. So right now, I'm trying to get over it. There we go, boom. You can glide over and make it to the other side almost instantaneously. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I want to make sure I avoid every guard, because guards will fuck my shit up. There's even a little town, a little outpost on my right, which I will show you when I get to it. Like, I know Asmodean Landman. I know all the sites in Morheim, because I sat here so many times. Well, not sat here specifically, but I was in Morheim so often defending it from rifters, because it was the best thing to do at the time. But yeah, you see there's a little outpost right up here with its own little obelisk that I can't seem to click on. Or even hover over. There's even a flight path that goes up there. But also, the reason we're even out here is because we just want some bots. We just want to kill some bots, right? Not really, but there's no point to killing the bots unless I'm trying to get the AP. And rank 9 AP is not exactly the best thing in the world, and killing bots is not usually fun anyway. Like this guy, he'd be fun to kill, but that's not really... That's a Channer, and Channer's a pain in the dicks, and I don't have my blind up because I idiotically used it against a dumb SM. Who the hell uses that against an SM? Anyway, like I mentioned before, both Elios and Asmodeans are always going to be allied to Elam, so I can do this quest out here if I really wanted to. I can even do the other quest up there if I really wanted to. But the thing I wanted to show you was something I talked about last week. How I mentioned that some of the NPCs, or some of the twists that you get with the NPCs are so unexpected that you would never know that they were serving the other side, right? Killing bots aren't fun? I thought Noto found it fun. It's not fun. It's the same shit. They don't do anything different. They don't kite you. They don't use their CCs. They just use the same old shit. They don't even root me, man. Like, I know the root's not gonna do anything to me because I'm a cleric, but it's still, they could have made it better. I mean, it can't be T for fun at 75. Why the hell would you do that? That's not even remotely fun. Right, so, what am I doing out here? Asmos would know who this NPC is. Elios have no idea who the hell this NPC is, unless you come out here. She's actually a mainline Asmodean NPC that even says As for Lumber, but she's a spy. Oh, I don't get to see many friendly faces here. Arialuma? Arialuma! It is exciting to find and learn about all these Asmodean plants, but some days it's hard to be so... I gotta deal with these stupid things, spiders, because they actually hurt. I'm not able to afford the luxury of ignoring them. I want to read my quest though. My lore, man. My lore. I gotta show the lore off. Alright, now that the stupid spiders are done. This lady on Asmo's side asked you to kill 10 spiders. That's all she asked you to do. But she's actually an Elios in disguise. Some days it's hard to be far from home. I usually don't mind the solitude, but going too long without my family, my friends, and I do miss Giannis and Sanctum. The very thought of never seeing his face again. I want you to do me a favor. What is it? Obviously, I can't go back to see him while I'm still working here, and I wouldn't dream of asking him to come to Asmodee. But if you could take a gift for him for me, or could you take a gift? But if you could take him a gift for me, there's a plant around here called Theonia. Asmodeans usually eat its roots, but its leaves are much more delicious. I used to make sugar-encrusted fruits for Giannis when I was in Elysia. I'd like to make something similar from Theonia. Would you gather some for me, Falky? And you get pretty nice items for. Well, I say relatively nice items for a spy quest. These are spy quests, by the way. They're optional quests that take you to the other side, pretty much. Theonia blooms are here and there along the Patamar Ridge Path and the Patamar Thicket. Please gather those plants and bring them to me. While you're doing that, I will work on making the syrup. Sounds sweet.
For Asmodee.
And she even says for Asmodee. That's the best part about it. When I found out that this NPC was actually an Elios spy the entire time, I was stunned, dude. Because you never think that someone who looks like this, right? The typical Asmodean, I was gonna say tail, but I meant the mane, this Asmodean mane, as well as the claws that she's clearly got with her armor on, and the, like, all the features that make an Asmodean, right? I never thought in a million years that this was actually someone from Elysia who actually has a husband in Sanctum. And this isn't the only NPC who's like this. There's some in Elysia, there's even more in Asmodee. This is just the first one I remember running into. And I was just like, what? Since when are you actually in Elios? I love it. I love it so much. Can never get enough of it. Anyway, I can't gather Theonia because it's a 150 or a 130 item. Or I'm sorry, a 130 essence tap. I might actually do that. I might actually do a bit of off-stream stuff to make sure I can do this quest because honestly, I just feel bad for her, and I do actually I do want the reward. It's just a better ring, straight up. It's sure it's magical accuracy, which I don't have very much use for right at this very moment, but hey, it helps, right? It helps a little bit. But that's what I wanted to show off with the Rift and why I decided to take this trek all the way up here. Do you guys want to see Morheim? If you've never seen Morheim before, I'm sorry, Morheim Fortress. If you've never seen Morheim Fortress before, or why I consider Asmodee to be much more prettier than Elysia, I mean, well, look at this. This place is beautiful. It's got trays, it's got mushrooms, it's got Elam that have no problem being here. Even the area, I'm sorry, even the pathway to go up to Morheim Fortress is just so tranquil and peaceful if it wasn't for the fact that there's actually so much fighting that can happen. Anyway, I'm just gonna check real quick to make sure that I am either alone or not. I am actually alone on this map, which makes sense. The max level that people can come rifting out to Eltnan and Morheim is 45. No 50s are going to be out here unless they... I never found that one spy quest that's supposed to teleport you to Morheim / also Eltnan, so I don't know where it is. But that's the only way you can come out here is a level 50, essentially. And I remember that a lot of people were talking about, like, hey, maybe we should save that quest and see if we can come out here as, like, a big old group of level 50s and see how much we can, like, how much damage we could do. Because all the mobs out here, they're only, like, at least the guards, they're only capped at level 40. They're still going to attack you. They don't care if you're level 50 or not. But you would fuck them up faster than they could fuck you up. In some cases. Some guards are just much more dangerous than others, obviously. But look, this is what I like. It's all nice and snowy and overcast. This is the image of Morheim / Asmodee that you get based on the lore. It's the cold, dark side of Atreia. They have all the snow, but it's still so fucking beautiful. Just ask GM to host a PvP event here and you can go without the spy quest. Yeah, I guess that's also an option. But here's Morheim. A lot of stuff to do out here, but I just love how pretty it is. Also, click to move is really fucking glitchy. Now, I know... Oh, they're... Oh, right, that's the Shugo that's up there. Can't get to that Shugo, obviously, but he exists. There's also another rift down there as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. That rift is all the way down in Mistmane. Asmos will know where that is. Helios are probably like, what the hell's Mistmane? Mistmane would be the alternative side to the crawl stuff. But the max level, like I said, for drifting between Alton and Morheim is 45. They didn't change this to 50 until level 60 opened up, I think. And then they changed both rifts to be, here you go, you can be level 20 to 50, have fun. And they never changed it after that, because then they eventually removed the ability to rift at all. Which, in a game that's all about PvP, taking away the different options to PvP is a weird decision. I get it from a design perspective to let the newer players enjoy their time inside of Aion, where they're, you know, just questing. But not giving them any exposure to PvP is a little bit of a weird design choice, personally speaking. Anyway, I can't get past those guards because those are level 50 guards. Remember how I said that the level 40 guards I can see their level? Yeah, I can't see level 50 as a level. I know they're 50 though, because obviously. But I can go around them. That's not a big deal to go around these guys because they can't see. And unfortunately, though, I don't think I'm going to be able to get past the next set of guards. I'm pretty sure, unless I could actually take the damage, I'm not getting through that. I'm just not getting through that. Plus, the amount of guards that are there is just a little bit too much for me to handle. Unless I can fly. If I can fly right here, I'm not killing that Kiss. Killing Kiss is like bad juju. Anyway, we made it to Morheim Fortress. It's a nice little snowy area encased in ice. Or, I'm sorry, not encased in ice. The area around it is iced up. But I can't get through. Shit, dude, even this guy is like... Man, that's a tiny aggro range. She's only a quest NPC, but every single Asmodean dude is gonna aggro you at some point. I wish I could get in there, because if I could get in there, I could just fly and be done with it. Can you stop walking towards me, you quest NPC, with your tamed warg that I know is level 43? Yeah. I want to go inside the fortress. Let me inside the fortress. Let me in. Let me in. Who's got the biggest aggro range among all of you? It's you guys, which means, this guy, which means I'm not making it in. This is about as close as I can get before I aggro something. Any closer than this will mean I aggro something, which is also funny because these guys are facing backwards, so it actually means their aggro range is smaller, realistically speaking. But I'm gonna die. Yup, we're dead. Goodbye, me. That's what guards do, by the way. They instantly open up with a skill as soon as they aggro you. And to top it off, that skill will stun you. It's almost a guaranteed stun, just so you know. Anyway, that's been the adventures of Fauci to Morheim.
What do you want?
Apparently, that also counts as an XP loss. Who would have fucking thought? I could have sworn dying 2 guards was not an XP def, but here we are. Got nothing but panaceas. Let's pop panaceas then. Alright, let's go back to Elton. Let's continue onward with the quest I was doing before I got sidetracked by doing Deva Pass stuff. Brown, 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 brown. Alright, where are we going? We're going back to the crossing. But this time we're not going through a rift.
Hope to see you again sometime.
But yeah, rifting is very commonplace. I imagine because this is a level 45 zone. Sorry, max rifting level 45 zone. I might actually not be ganked as much. However, once I get to level 30 and open up access to Hieron, I might get hit way more often because the rifts over there cap out at 50, and because the level cap currently is level 50, I might get swamped by enemies. Since I can't really look at the map of Hieron and see if there's anyone actually out there, I'm just gonna have to assume that someone is always out there. Anyway, the music in Asmodee is substantially more rock-influenced and way better than the Ilios music, I feel. On some occasions. I feel like the Ilios music is better, but overall, I just feel like... Oops, I went the wrong way. I just feel like the Asmodean side music is just so much more, like, intense for just killing, like, a ribbit or something. It's so good, though. Like, all the music in this game is so good. If you guys could ever take the time to go and listen to the Silas, sorry, Silas? Yeah, Silas. Listen to the Silas, the soundtrack for Sarpan. Sarpan? Sorry, Catalan Denaria. It is absolutely beautifully top tier. It is so peaceful. In the right way. Even if it's used, even if there is, like, no change up in music, like, as soon as you go into combat, right, you get this change in music. That doesn't exist in later patches, but the music already is just so good. Yes, is there something I can do for you? Speak quickly, clerk. My mind is fraught with worry, and I wish to be left alone. Centurion Malamus sent me, and I am to speak to you about Harne? Malamona sent a lone cleric? He would sooner risk having two bodies to recover then. Listen closely, Deva. Harne is a human, true enough, but unlike any human I have met, her capacity for learning is unsurpassed. Her geological knowledge is remarkable, and she learned the Kralik tongue in a matter of months. That's impressive. It was a combination of these two passions of hers that landed her in trouble, actually. We believe the Kraul were using her to pinpoint mineral veins throughout Elton. She should be alive then. Do you know where she is?
Harne has been taken to the Caden mine. I fear for her life if she isn't rescued soon.
Just stuck in a cage. Sucks to be you, girl. And I'm here to rescue you. She was last seen near the outpost ruins being dragged off to the Kaiden mines. If she is being forced to find rare metals for the Kraul, the mines would certainly make sense. Harne may be... Harne? I cannot pronounce her name. May be safe for now, but she had been traveling with the group of Kraul friendly to the Helios. Hurry, friend. I'll see what I can find. Also, why is that text so large compared to everything else? Anyway. It literally is just run down to go and rescue her. You don't even have to fight any of the mobs down there. That's the best part about this. You can almost ignore everything. Do Asmodeans have a similar quest like that? They do, and it was far more difficult. Actually, both of these campaigns were very much more difficult back then. If they did the same thing that they did over in Vergeron, where they changed all of the elites to non-elites, this quest is a joke. Yeah, they changed everything to non-elites. So back then, and I mean really, really far back then, like we're talking patch 1.5, the game was still new, sort of deal. This specific campaign, as well as the campaign on Asmo's side, which I will pinpoint the location for you right now, right over here, on the map, you have a place called Icemane Village. And over here you have the Outpost Ruins, the Kaiden Mines. Both of those areas were level 30 elite zones. both of those guys were super tanky for something that was only level 30. It took fucking forever to do this. And you needed to have a group to at least get to the lady who's way the hell in the back, relatively speaking, of the Kaiden Mines, as well as the campaign for Asmo was even worse. Because you had to go through 3 steps. You had one step that required you to kill off a goat to get the fresh scent of blood on you, to kill a Taiga that helps you get the scent of the Taiga on you. From there, you go into Icemane Village. Without having done that campaign, you will not be able to go inside a little portal that's located so far back in Icemane Village that you are stuck. And on top of that, everything there is elite, and everything there can aggro between 2 to 3 to 5 mobs at a time. It was that intense. And they're elite, and they hit hard. You definitely needed a group for that. You could not do that quest solo at all. Once you finish that gauntlet to get to that portal, you went into the portal, you had to have the specific title you got from the campaign equipped, and you killed an Ilios NPC that was located in that in Icemane Village behind this portal next to an artifact. That took forever. Compared to Ilios' side, it was a cakewalk. For Ilios' side, it literally is the NPCs right there. It's almost like it's almost within throwing distance, right? For Asmo's side, though, they had to go through fucking hell to get to it. And that's not the first time Asmos will have a worse quest experience compared to Ilios. Anyway, let's just proceed on forward. We don't really want to aggro too many things, because everything here is everything here is going to be painful. I mean, look at what's happening here. Look at these bots, man. Look at these bots. There's so many of them. And they're all ganging up on just one poor dude. Anyway, I don't want you to have the ability to see me, so I'm just going to blind you. I just really did. These bots suck. They all sit down as soon as they get one kill, and it's like, okay, well, we're done for the moment. Damn, there's so many here, though. What the fuck? And they all respawn here, which is so dumb. And they also all teleport out at the same time. It's so dumb. It is so ridiculously dumb. Anyway, there is a rift that spawns inside of the Kaiden Mines. Well, there used to be one. There's also one that spawned in Icemane Village. I don't know if they actually still spawn there, but, you know, they existed at the time. But it was by far the worst rift, one of the worst rifts to get out of, because everything was elite, and you had such an enormously difficult time getting out that most of the time you ended up dying to the range mobs because they just hit so fucking hard. Anyway, hi. How you doing? Dave, I'm over here. I need your help. Hello, hello, hello. Please be real. Please don't let this be another hallucination. I felt certain I'd die in this place, but here you are. Quick, you have to get me out of here. My cell is locked, but there's a sentry's key on one of the crawl here. Kill him and unlock the door for me. And Gargadu. Gargadu needs saving too. He's one of the Mabonkta's men. Alright, but keep quiet. Sentry key is from, I want to say, the Smack Stoppers. Right? Big Mouse. Looking for a Big Mouth. A singular Big Mouth is right there, guarding the crawl cage. Hey buddy, how you doing? Come with me for a second. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm knocking these dudes down every so often, fun thing about staffs, when they crit, they have a pretty good chance of knocking a target down, which is why sometimes you might see one of them get knocked down. Anyway, hey, I got your key. You're back! Do you have the key? Yes, one moment.
That's the right key. Hurry, before they see you. Thank you for freeing me. Now I need you to free Gardugu, the crawl in that cage over there.
Thank you for
He's an
saying his name.
important crawl and friendly to the Ilios. He was captured while trying to help me.
Why do I get the feeling this is like a Tarzan-related reference story? And to be fair, Jane would never abandon Tarzan, even after I rescued somebody. How you doing, Gardugu? Ka! White Wing no closer. Crawl see White Wing, crawl kill White Wing. White Wing run. White Wing go. I'm here to rescue you. Rescue, do you understand? Gardugu understand. White Wing not understand. Gardugu escape, Mabonga in danger. Gardugu stay, Mabonga safe. Mabonga leader, Gardugu follower. The Gardugu stay, White Wing see? Well, I think so. Who is Mabongta? Mabongta once kiting crawl elder. Mabongta challenged by Okato. Mabonga lose to Okato, but Okato not like Mabongta. Okato addicted to ether. Okato want to become stronger. Mabonga proud crawl. Mabongta want crawl stay alone. Okato want crawled ally to Balar. Mabonga do not like Okato. Tell Mabonga be safe. White Wing see? White Wing take ring. Here. And give to Mabonga. And then Mabonga, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Shit, that's too much. That's too much, man. Get me out of there. Where's my running scroll? I popped the wrong scroll. We're gonna die. Well, I got a potion. And guess what other potion I might have to pop at this rate? Anyway, I was trying to do a voice and then I got interrupted by everything. Anyway, Mabongta is, you might... I feel like you talked to Mabongta a lot throughout your journey inside of Aion, but I honestly don't remember. Also, you are not part of this whatever you're trying to do to me. Get out of here. Man, that voice hurt my throat a little bit. By the way, it's been an hour. A little bit over an hour. If you haven't already done so, you should be drinking some water. Because, you know, if you need to heal something, you need water. Fun fact, if you have acne problems, make sure you drink lots of water. Yeah, they always promote, like, hey, get this like acne medication or something, or this body wash that's specifically designed for acne. No, just drink water. That is literally the remedy that you need for acne. It's also why people complain about how they say that those acne body washes or the face washes never work. It's because they don't expect that your body is going to try to force out all the acne after you start using it. So you just have this ridiculous breakout, and then you still have breakouts even after the fact. I gotta ask someone at work about his routine, because he apparently has a routine, and he hasn't had an acne breakout for, like, I want to say 15 years now? He's been doing the same thing with his, with dealing with the acne. I'm like, damn. I think he said something like he was using all natural honey to help with that. I gotta ask him again, because he went over it once. I'm like, this is some smart information. Alright.
We meet in Ariel's light.
Is there anything here that gives me Kina that's easy to do? Not that.
Arieluma.
That needs gathering.
Good day.
And this one has 30,000, and I just need the help of 30. I want to do that quest. Recover the valuables from the Lephorus watch patrols. Oh, that's easy. We can do that. What's your repeatable though? No. We're taking a small detour to collect more Kina, because why? Because we need Kina. We need lots and lots of fucking Kina. Also, we have Mabonga's ring. I'm sorry, Gardugu's ring. A ring of which Gardugu swore fealty to Mabongta. And Omblik. Man, I really would love to gather the Omblik. Omblik at the time was the closest to... Okay, I actually have to explain this now. Occasionally, when you go and gather Omblik, you have a chance of getting a petal from it. That petal can be used to dye armor, it can be used to dye hats, and stuff like that. But they only come from Omblik. And it was one of my more favorite colors to use because it was, at the time, it was the closest to red that we had before we had versatile dye, before we got true red dye as something that we could get. Even though it's more coralish color, you know? Imagine my disdain, my sadness, when I discovered that Omblik was only an Outland. And I'm an Asmodean. Collecting Omblik was a fucking pain in the dick, because at the time, when I was level 50 on the character I was playing, I could not come out here. When I made the new character that was level 40, I did come out here and gather Omblik for like hours on end to make sure that I was stocked up on Omblik petals. And they also sold extremely well on the broker, which was another way I was able to get Kina. I think every single Omblik petal I was collecting was like somewhere between 1 million to 1.5 million at the time, and that was a lot of Kina back then. So it was worth it to me to get the Omblik, not only to use it for myself, but to also sell it. We need to get... What was that we just killed? A watch patrol? Alright, watch guard. Come here. I got a lot of stories like that, though, about different things I had to do to collect fashion, essentially. I mean, this game for me is a fashion simulator. It's not The Sims, but it's close enough. By the way, I don't know why this is, but right now you're seeing the left wrist as like these models, right? You see them as like they're not the same. They don't look the same as like your character model, right? They do this up until level like, I want to say they stopped actually caring about that specific left wrist look until like level 40, and then they changed them to actually look like a standard character you would see running around. Why they did that, I have no fucking idea, man. I just know that on Asmo's side they look way more sexier, and on Elios' side they just look rugged and like a typical Elios does. It's weird. It is weird how that ends up working out. Anyway, here are your necklaces. Can I have my 30,000 Kina? Thank you.
Have you business with me?
Now that detour is done, we have a little more Kina in our pocket. We also picked up a piece of that, which I'm just going to extract it to get that one more tick on my extraction process. What did I even get from that? Did I even get anything from that? I got a level 20... I'm sorry, a 28 stone? That's a little bit high. It's actually a higher level than this. Will I actually successfully enchant it this time? Aw. Yeah, if you want... So the way there is a guide out there, and I honestly don't remember what it was like. But I think if you wanted to have like a near... almost 100% chance of enchanting something, at least for like a blue item, it needed the enchantment stone you had to use had to be like 10 or 15 levels higher than the item itself. And it got even worse if you wanted to enchant a gold item, because I think the max at that point was like 20 levels you had to use. Cosmo, do you remember this at all? It was like, if you wanted to enchant a level 50 item, you had to use like a level 90 stone or something. Or was it a 70? I don't remember, dude. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can actually look this up, because I have screenshots of this as well in my Google Drive. Go figure. Let's see. First folder. We're gonna scroll down. Down, more down, more down, way more down. More, 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 more. Is this around the area I wanted to? Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Man, that's a lot of dredgians that I did. Da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da 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 da. That was when I had the Fenris polearm. When the hell did I get the Bakarma polearm? Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 dum. Do 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 do. Oh, this is the screenshot when I actually have the polearm. Where the hell? Where's the screenshot where I actually did get the polearm in my inventory then? I can't find it. At this point, I actually already have the screenshot of where I have it, because I can tell that I mean, I just know what the damn polearm looks like. Despite however many years it's been. Scrolling on through the screenshots. Scrolling on through the fucking screenshots. I can't remember what the bloody hell I did. Honestly, okay, I don't remember. I want to say at level 50 I needed level 90 stones in order to get the highest possible chance to enchant it. It was not easy to get those stones. I just want you to know that. I think we got them mostly through events or something. It's been a while since I remember that though. Whitewing? Yes, Whitewing. Mabongta happy to see Whitewing and Mabongta camp. Mabongta friend of Whitewing. Mabongta help Whitewing? I have this ring for you. Gardugu has been captured. Gardugu ring. Grr. Mabongta heard of Gardugu capture. Sanduku traitor to Crawl cause, but many stay with Sanduku. Mabongta has few followers. Sandoku has many. Why is that? Sandoku promises much to Sandoku followers, but Mabongta sees Sandoku ways. Sandoku not free. Sandoku just slave to Balar. Mabongta slave to none. Mabongta proud. Mabongta strong. Mabongta crawl. Mabongta leaves Sandoku. Mabongta turn to Whitewing. Mabongta and Whitewing work together. Mabongta and Whitewing kill Sandoku. Mabongta has letter for Whitewing General Telemachus. Whitewing take for Mabongta. It would be my pleasure. Also, you have a quest. A level 23 quest. For only 14,000 kina to collect koa trees. I can't do that quest. Oh, I can read it too. Okato, greedy grabber, has enticed the cart to crawl into the wrong path. Okato, dangerous traitor, must be killed to save the kite and crawl. Ilios, powerful allies wishing to eliminate Okato, find a friend in Mabongta. Crawl, oppressed slaves, desirous of freedoms for Balar, embrace and aid the Ilios in all ways leading to peace. Well, you got my support there, Mabongta. Now I have to hit the return button, and I'm gonna wind up in Rashanta, but that's fine. Winding up in Rashanta is like the next best course of, or the next best set of scenario, or next best scenario, because I can literally just walk up to a portal and take it. So I'm just gonna keep popping these scrolls as much as I like. I don't want to pop them, but I'm gonna. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I'm a Barbie cow in a Barbie cow world. It's milktastic. So fantastic. I don't even know the damn lyrics, man. General Telemachus, I've got a thing for you, sir.
We meet in
Or General Telemachus. Ah, Falky, I hear Centaurian Malamonis sent you to rescue Harne. Malamonis has a fine eye for potential and has been being chosen by him for such a delicate task is compliment indeed. I trust his faith was not misplaced. I trust you were able to rescue the human. I was, General. Furthermore, I have this letter for you. This writing was done by a Oh, I see. Mabongta. Wait, what were you gonna say? What the hell were you about to say? Oh, you said child. Done by a child. Oh, I see. Mabongta. It seems the Krav usurped their former elder, and Mabongta now turns to us for help. Shame. They were the only peaceful crawl tribe that I had heard of, and now they have slipped from their noble perch. Still, it seems you performed your task admirably. Irony has been rescued, and you opened diplomatic pass to Mabanta and his subordinates. Excellent work, clerk. You are dismissed. And we get the envoy title as well as a crappy fucking belt that I'm not even going to equip. And we got level 29, which doesn't really do much for me, but hey, it works out for me. So what did we get there? We got... Oh, god damn it. No! I don't want to do that quest. Hi, Zoe. You got a gift for me. Let me pick that up from you. Thank you very much. What, is this going to give me another bronze coin? Are we past the bronze coin stage, or are we still in bronze coin stage? We are still in bronze coins age. Okay. The bronze age. Secrets of the temple, refreshing the springs. And fragment of memory. I just realized they skipped the rank 6 stuff. Why is that? Where are the dudes who trade coins? Are you in here? No, just a Davos song. Wait, do you actually sing?
Nice to see a friendly face.
No, you don't. But you do have talk about stuff that's just not important to me. Hi, Gaia.
Welcome, Deva.
The biggest threat facing to Eltnan is the desert itself. It's consuming Eltnan acre by acre, and we're powerless to stop it. Once those lands were fertile, but now how many have fled? Only the stubborn and the hardy remain, and me, I suppose. How things have changed since Lady Eustia of the Seraphim created the Mystic Springs. Mystic Springs?
Thanks to the Mystic Springs created by Lady Eusteel, Eltnan is managing to hold back the desert. But lately, the Mystic Springs are drying up one by one.
Even the Mystic Springs,
At this rate, the desertification
created by an Empyrean Lord, are not strong enough to hold back the desertification. Lady Eusteel created the Mystic Springs so that life could flourish even in Eltnan's arid regions. But since ether is draining out of the world, the desert is expanding and many Mystic Springs have dried up. Curse the cataclysm! We Davis of Earth are supposed to manage the Mystic Springs, but there aren't enough of us to stand against the desert itself. To restore the dried up Mystic Springs, we need your help. We need help. Your help, Falky. What the hell can I do? Ophelios at the Mystic Spring of Lakupin says he has a theory about the Mystic Springs. He's been trying for months to figure out how they work. Work with him to restore the Mystic Spring of Lakupin. If you pass the Mandarin Forest and the Outpost Ruins, you will see the spring. If Ophelos is right, you may be able to employ his techniques across Eltnan. Or we may be able to employ his techniques across Eltnan. Now go, and may the sun warm the earth at your feet. May the light guide you as well, lady. Also, is Twitch chat broken? Am I on Twitch? I gotta double check. Am I actually streaming on Twitch? I am streaming on Twitch. Just today is just a very silent day. Wanted to make sure because I'm like, Twitch chat, are you good? But it's not even... But there's nobody there. But nobody came. Oh, I made myself sad now with that. Anyway, where are these dumb coin dudes? There you are, Magic Administration person. I need to chat with you real quick. Do you have rank 6 crap on you? No, you have rank 7. I already have... I have rank... What? I have rank 7. So, obviously you have the blue rank 7, but what the hell is rank 6? Is rank 6 still bronze coin? Okay, hold on. Zoom in. There's nothing there. What about over here at Ericus Desert? There's a general goods merchant, and that's it. Anything over here? No. How about over here? No. Here? When the heck did the vendor stop showing up? They stopped showing up at this point. What? No, that doesn't make sense. Is there no rank 6? Or did I just... It skips to... Okay. Aion database. This is where I can start using... I'm sorry, Aion codex. This is where I can start checking. Rank 6. Helios, armor, heroic. Or maybe it's just... I just need to look at items. Rank 2... Rank 6 Helios. Oh my god, it's showing me everything. Please, for the love of God, just show me the rank 6. Okay, rank 6 does exist. It's level 31 gear. But for some reason, it's not popping up for me in the slightest. I think. Ew, silver coins? I haven't picked up a single silver coin yet. I don't even know where you get the silver coins right now. I think silver coins are specifically in What's the other place? Hieron. They might be in only Hieron. Okay, if that's the case, then I can't get the rank 6 stuff, and they just skip rank 5. I'm sorry, they just skip rank 6 and take you to rank 5. Whatever, that's fine. I don't mind that. Even though I do mind that. It's a little annoying that I don't like it, but whatever. Who cares? We're gonna go to the secrets of the temple before we do refresh the spring stuff. All of a sudden I have to pee because I've been drinking a hell of a lot of water today. Ah! Don't pee! I don't want to pee yet. Where Sataloka was interred. But yeah, look at this. Look at the size of this fucking desert, dude. It's so ridiculous. It's why I found Elton so damn boring, because it's nothing but desert. I get it, right? That's the story. But fuck me if I didn't enjoy that. I don't enjoy it. It's just so boring. Dave was looking for something. Now I need an important item. Oh, I can't do his quest.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, I can't talk to him. Okay, I think none of the dudes actually talk to me out here until I do the quest out here? Or the campaign?
A fine day.
No, never mind.
Hail.
I have to do that quest anyway, killing for Castor, but let's just pick up the campaign real quick. What's up, Castor? Oh god, the group quest. One of the Golden Bow Legion's main objectives here in Outland is to explore the Ericus Temple Cavern. It is still a mystery how our ancestors managed to build such an enormous temple underground, and we're uncertain about its purpose, which Seraphim Lord, Imperial Lord I mean, it was dedicated to. Exploring, eh? Because it's so old, much of the Ericus Temple Cavern is disintegrated. Axelion here is in charge of the restoration effort. If all goes well, we'll learn a lot about our ancient ancestors, but Elton is a dangerous place and our ranks are already depleted. Talk to Axelion if you want work. I'm sure he can use some capable hands. Faith in Arms, how you doing, man? You're right next to me. I've been waiting for you. I told Brigade General Castor I needed quality help, and if you're here, Falky, then Castor delivered. I need your help uncovering a few secrets. There are several walls in the Ericus Temple Cavern that have various patterns on them, but they're so heavily damaged that I can't determine their original meaning. If we could somehow restore the walls, I'd be able to examine the engravings and perhaps work out which Imperial Lord the temple was constructed for. How do we do that?
There is much we don't yet know about the engraved walls that surround the circle tower of the temple. But if we can restore the walls, that may help us uncover its secrets.
I don't remember what lord goes to which wall, but hey, whatever. There are 6 spiral towers of different heights in the Ericus Temple Cavern. In the center is the highest and largest tower, and then the remaining 5 towers are arranged in a circle around it. Each of the 5 smaller towers are patterned with unique engravings. The walls are badly damaged, but the fragments there should be lying nearby. There should be lying nearby are nowhere to be found. My current theory is that the indigenous creatures nearby took away the pieces we needed. What creatures? I don't know which animals. I'm an archaeologist, not a biologist. Blasted. I'll just kill anything there and take it back the wall fragments. I already found the piece that fits the flower wall, the first spiral tower, so if you find fragments of the walls in the remaining 4 towers, we could read what our ancestors wrote there. Find the fragments. Got it. Fortunately, I don't think I can get inside the Ericus Temple, because I think you still have to kill for Castor, right? I'm gonna find out. There's a dude right over there. Unless they changed it, in which case they actually allow you to go inside the Ericus Temple right off the frickin' bat. Will you let me in?
For the Imperial
The Ericus Temple is notorious among Devas. The structure is very complex and the place is crawling with dangerous animals. To enter, you must be highly proficient in both flight and combat. If you want permission to enter the underground temple, you'll need to get certified by Teleris, the Centurion of the Golden Bow Legion. Come back when I'm certified, so I was right. You have to do that dumb quest killing for Castor, right? Yeah. It's not that bad of a quest. He literally only asks you to kill like 4 different mobs of varying numbers. One of them being a little bit more dangerous than the rest. And I don't remember if it was actually an elite mob at that point, or if they changed it to be substantially weaker than that now. Anyway, Teleris, give me that quest. We gotta kill for Castor, and we gotta do it for him. But also, I'm gonna hide that spy quest. I'm also gonna hide... What, did I never do this? Oh, you know what? I never did that. The reason I didn't do it is because I got killed.
What do you need?
Can't do that quest because it requires gathering. Anyway, this is a really simple quest. Just go out there, kill some basilisks, kesslits. I can't pronounce that word. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Celids? It's probably celids, but I don't know. Sup, basilisk? Took fucking fall damage from that little tiny fall. Maybe I should make Zoe pop all those scrolls for me so I don't have to do it myself. All the basilisks are dead! What hell? What the hell? Bruh. There's too many bots out here killing the mobs that I need. Now I gotta run out even further than I thought I was gonna have to just to kill a couple of mobs. I'm sad. I'm sad about that. Had to run out more in this desert, this horrible, horrible, boring desert. Dude, I don't remember if the bot trains even existed back then, when the game was still a subscription-based model. You're gonna have to forgive me for that, because, I mean, it has been literally 10 plus years. The fact that I don't remember that, either speaks volumes of probably we never saw bots, or they just never were around enough to make a big difference. Oh, you know, I never showed off Thorny's skin. Let me show it off. It's a crappy 30-second buff, like I said before last week, where you use a little bit of HP, and every time you get hit, it reflects 52 damage, which is that giant purple number. See? Purple number. I think it's an awful skill. Even against assassins who are very quick on the draw, it's just... I mean, what's it gonna do, dude? It's 52 damage right now, and it's just so garbo. I don't know, maybe a clerk will argue it's really good, but I just think it's fucking garbage. So what time is it in EU right now? Actually, better question, what time is it in Frankfurt? Oops, closed the tab on accident. Google, Frankfurt time. It is 5:37 AM, which means the EU folks are not awake yet. Or shouldn't be awake yet. I think the worst thing we had back then was like, there was realistically no good way to make Kina back then. It was very difficult to get the Kina when you needed it. Ow. You had to spend quite a bit of time gathering to get the Kina you needed. I'm sorry, gathering? Sorry, farming. You had to spend a good amount of time farming in order to get the Kina you needed. And that was not easy to do back then, because... I mean, let's be real here. Most of the shit you're fighting is... It's not exactly gonna drop, you know, a lot of loot for you. One of the best ways to get Kina back then was you needed to go and kill a bunch of named bosses. I haven't shown you a named boss, but they were heroic mobs, right? The big old chunky health bar with the big old girth and the big old size, right? You killed those, and then they dropped a couple of crappy items that you could sell to the vendor, and that's how people usually ended up getting their Kina if they needed to farm some. I remember doing that specifically way the hell back then as a cleric. And Alukina's Palace, if you recognize that name for the people who have played the game. And I literally had a pathway. I went from Alukina's Palace all the way down to Bakarma Barracks and killed off every single boss along the way. It's like 5 bosses along the way. And that's how I got Kina, because I needed so much Kina to fund all my shit. Hello from the break room at work. How you doing, Arya? Been a while. Been a very long while. Can I tell people about your status, or do you want to keep that a secret for a little longer? From the public, I mean. Because it makes me happy to hear that. It makes me real happy to hear about what the status you're going through. You can tell them. Alright, awesome. So, for those of you who are from NA, you might recognize Arya the Meliodas' name. She's a pretty popular Aion player, as far as I'm concerned. Not so much because of the clout, but because that she doesn't shit talk, and she's very strong as a song weaver. She essentially outplays multiple people on a daily basis during the heydays of retail Aion, right? But she recently told us a little bit of news on Discord saying that she and a friend, well, I say friend of mine, but the girlfriend that she has, they are finally, after moving in together, they're getting married. And I'm just like, about time, dude. About time. I'm very happy that they're getting married because they've been together for what feels like, God, maybe 5 years. I could be totally misnumbering that. Arya can correct me about the time that they've been together. But as far as for as long as I have known her, those two have been together for so long. The fact that they're finally living together, they're finally getting married, it's like, that's the pinnacle of a love story for Aion. They met in Aion, they met in real life after that, they got in a relationship together, and they're getting married. That's goals. That's literally goals. It's so cute. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that topic up because, I mean, it's been sitting in my head ever since you told me. 5 years is pretty close. We met in 2018 during my quest to get an officer rank to prove edgelords wrong. Damn. So it was during the era of everyone saying that you're never gonna get 5-star, and yet you still got to 5-star. Good times. Good times. Damn, you're just making me feel old now, because that was if that was 2018, that was 4.0. We're transitioning into 5.0. I think. Honestly, Arya remembers the time frames better than I do when it comes to when stuff happened. I have a tough time remembering stuff that happened.
Have you business with me?
Here you go, Castor. I got your dumb quest done. Let me guess, though. You want me to do more? That's a group quest. I am not interested in your group quest shenanigans. Unless this gives me more magic boost. It does not, so we're not even going to bother with it.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I went from unranked to 5-star in under 3 months. It was 5.8, and I was racing the 6.0 launch, and 6.0 locked ranks forever. Until it didn't. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong about the ranks being locked / not really locked, but I mean, I hear it. I definitely hear you there. Not a fun... Okay, so I guess for the folks who have never played this, who are watching this either in the future or watching this live, let me go to the rank list real quick. Remember how I said that last week that the ranks are determined by the amount of abyss points you have, right? And it's based on however many people are at that rank. whoever is the highest abyss points will obviously claim governor. And then as you go down in the ranks, you get less amount of people who can be that rank. So you get one governor, but if you have one governor, they can't be a commander, obviously, so you only get two commanders, etc., etc. That was all based on abyss points. They took away the ability to get abyss points for rank and changed it to this thing called glory points. After that, the rank became much more annoying to acquire because you couldn't spend your glory points. Essentially, you were stuck. If you had like 10,000 glory points, you had 10,000 glory points for essentially life, right? So people were running around with like hundreds of thousands of glory points, even though their abyss points were no longer like factored into the equation. It only factored in the equation if you fell below a certain point. But as long as you were over that point, which was very... That's a weird message for that to happen anyway. Most of the time, people never had any problems reaching that like abyss point threshold because it was easy to reach. You just needed to be 1 star, and if you were a governor at the time, as long as you met the threshold for 1 star, you met the threshold for governor. GP then later went through another change later in where now it actually decayed, and you lost some abyss points. Glory points, which means you could eventually you could climb ranks eventually, and then they changed it again, and now the current version of it is you get glory points on a weekly basis or season basis or whatever, and then once that season is over, they all disappeared and you reset to 0 and you had to start all over again. Essentially, it was a way to promote the rotation of ranks. However, they did it all wrong. It is by far the worst system they put in place ever since they determined fortress credit to be tied to the amount of abyss points you get, which, guess what? It's tied to PvE, which is not tied to PvP, which is the whole point of getting ranks. Wop, 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 wop. It worked out. So, at the very least, if you have a ton of abyss points, like this guy does, that tells me you PvP a lot, or you PvE a lot to get that rank. Does it matter? No, but it does mean that you actually have that abyss rank to work with. At the time of our rank reset, the governor of our server had 2.8 million glory points. Yep. And just for the record, at that time, it never decayed and never reset unless the GMs forced it with an update. Yeah, about that. It's never gonna happen. Anyway, let's use this kiss because I need to use that for the season quests. While it was a great change that they removed the ability for glory points to be permanent, they could have handled glory points so much better, and yet they didn't. They just did not. It was disappointing how they handled it. It was disappointing how they handled ranks in general, but I mean, I'm not gonna judge them for it. I just wish they kept a combination of abyss points and glory points, but I could go on about that for hours, and I'm not gonna because that's a little too much for me to talk about. Alright. Do I need to do anything for you, or can I just like... Oh my god, that's a lot of... Well, okay, it's a group quest, but of course. Can I even do these quests? Are all these dudes elites? What do you want me to do for this quest, lady? You want me to do a fuck ton of things. Anyway, welcome to the Ericus Temple Cavern / this flight area. There's a lot going on here. It's a flight zone though, but I obviously don't have a whole lot of flight time. So we're just going to be doing a little old glide trick to get to platform to platform. The aim right now is to kill specific mobs in order to get the stuff. Looks like they're not elites anymore, so thank God they nerfed that out the fucking window. But also listen to this music. I had to take away the music. I wish I could turn off combat music sometimes so you guys could listen to that music because it's so good. Ow, this fucking thing hurts. I gotta root this. Oh my god, the targeting is so bad now. Learn to target, dummy. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I managed to survive. You know what? I'm gonna blind that other guy. Oh, good. We don't need the fragments anymore. I can fly. Fun fact, if you ever need to de-agger something, just, and you can fly, just go on a wall, and they can't reach you. They're gonna hit you with a skill that probably reduces your flight time, but, you know, you could have just ignored it. You could just ignore it. If you need to recover your flight time, just sit around and chill for a minute. Anyway, let's give a listen to the music, because this music is good. I love this specific song. It just feels like you're exploring the great beyond, you know? Anyway, let's go. Do I need to do anything with the lightning wall? I don't think I do. I think they just want me to collect the fragments first. So let's just collect the fragments first. And also see if we can find those dumb mobs we gotta kill. But seriously, look at the amount of bots out here. It's so dumb. It is so dumb how many bots there are. Also, my AC turned off. Is it really that cold? Can't be. Yep, don't turn back on. My room is apparently hovering between 77 degrees and not 77 degrees. Is that a named mob or am I just crazy? See, I don't know if that is a named mob. It might not be. Probably just spitballing. Bum, bum, bam. Oop. I need a better mob to kill than this. This one. Now, if you're wondering why I'm landing in front of these dudes, the mobs don't like when you're flying. They have this weird thing about, like, de-aggroing you or something. And they just don't react right when you're flying and you try to fight them. I don't know why that happens, but it's something that happens, and it happens way too often for it to be like a coincidence. Is this... do I need to kill this thing? Do I have to kill this thing? I can't tell. Yeah, no, I actually have to kill these. Kill them! Kill them for the quest, to get the money! Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill that now. I mean, look at how fast they destroy that with this many bots on one thing. Gladiators! Gladiators in the blender! Do you want to be blended? Of course you don't. I can't even get the killing if I wanted to. Like, I can't even try to get the killing. Bots, man. I don't like bots. They ruin a hell of a lot of the... I get the... what is it? The... There's a word for it, and I'm blanking on the word. Also, the bots are... never mind, they're still here. Of course they're going to be here still. Why would they leave? There's no reason for them to leave. Oh, so there's a way to do this. Just drop one of these. Drop a holy servant, Let it hit that. It missed. Hit it yourself. This fucking thing is 5 dot? What the fuck? Why are you 5 dot? Ow! That's a heavy crit, man! You're not supposed to crit me for that much damage. Don't do that to me. Imagine if this fucker was elite, though. Just imagine that for a second. How much more pain I'd be in. I'd be in substantially much more pain. Instead, I'm in a moderate amount of pain. Enough to be really, really sad. Just gonna blind you because I don't want to deal with your damage. As I have mentioned before, blind is... Cart blind specifically is ridiculously strong. It's like a 90% chance for you to for a target to miss you. It's obviously it's not 100%, but it's still pretty damn good. So come on, I need the quest. Give me the quest stuff. I need the quest. This would be a little bit easier if I had Earth's Wrath, but I don't. Don't have that. Don't have it yet. Gotta get to 30 before I can have Earth's Wrath. Because I don't want to desocket anything I do have. Good, we need one more wing. I don't know why we have to get 3 wings. I don't know why we have to decide which wing is better than the other one. They're all the same to me at the end of the day. Hey, we got our DP skill. Let's go. Free mana. That's what I call that DP skill. Just free mana. Where's my cat, by the way? She's like disappeared. I mean my cat in real life, not my cat in game. My cat in game is obviously right here. What, you're not looting this shit, guys? Come on, bots. You're not supposed to just leave junk on the floor like this. Yeah, that's free cash right there. Oh, you're right there by the window. Hi, Zoe. Bye, Zoe. I don't... Out you. You're by yourself. I'll kill you instead. Brown, brown, brown. Brown, brown. Bum, bum, bum. I fucking hate temporarily ironclad. Alright, we got that fragment. We just need one more fragment. It's from the next area. And then I only need 4 more quest items for the other quest to get a whole bunch of Kina. It's literally gonna double my Kina. Pretty much. Where is this one? There's one tower above me as well. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Is it the one above me, dude? No. It must be the one even more below me. Which I'm running out of flight time to go check things like this. Yeah, here we go. Oh god, level 32. Let's go! Fun fact, you can drop your wings and still land like that. It's kind of annoying to do, because if you glide while flying, you lose, you lose a little bit of... You lose the flight time, pretty much. The Wind Spirits are my least favorite mob to fight, because they just hit deceptively hard. You're gonna see what I mean in a moment. Nope, not interested in whatever you're selling right there. Just gonna breach her for a second because penance is killing me faster than you killing me. This is why I don't like penance at the low levels. It's so... Okay, if you ever decide to use penance as a cleric and you're still a low level, I highly recommend not doing that because you will suffer very painfully. It's not a good skill to be using this early on. You're free to use it any other time when you're not fighting, but if you're fighting, you might want to chill on that for a minute. There's nowhere safe for me to stand. Well, at least I know I can fly, and you guys can't. I'm gonna use my DP skill, because I want the mana and I want the... Don't do it! Fall down. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, now that we got the fragments for the campaign, let's go and find the remaining 4 mobs that I need to find. I get the feeling they're on the floor, but we're gonna check. Woo! Woo! What the hell are you doing down there? Who the hell are you? What the hell are you? You know what? That's a good time to check Aion Codex. Who the fuck are you? I don't remember you existing. Kratia. I can't spell Kratia. Kratia. Kratia can drop, blue items, actually, but nothing I can use. She also drops green cloth gear, which is for some reason marked as level 8. I don't think that's correct. Yeah. What do you actually drop, lady? So am I on the right thing? Yeah, I'm on Classic. Lead from this NPC. Yep, the Kratia weapons. Okay, well, I mean, she looks like a mage. I see the fucking tome on her hand. I'm not gonna fight that. She would literally wreck my face. What about Heartback? Fuck is Heartback? Oh, I can't fly here. It's not suffer there. Alright, from you, it doesn't tell me what you drop. I would not have a good time fighting a 5-dot level 33 mob, to be completely honest with you. Might just completely avoid that. I mean, I could try fighting it, but like I said, I only have one route. Oops, did not mean to blind that. It's not gonna do much against that. I'm gonna be honest with you. One little blind that only lasts for like 20 seconds is not enough time to do much damage to an elite mob when I only have this few skills to work with. I'd literally be kiting it and trying to cast Smite every so often, just trying to deal with it. And it'd be the saddest excuse of trying to kill a mob ever. Would it work? I mean, eventually, as long as it's not faster than me. Would it be boring? Oh, you bet it will be. Oh, I didn't de-aggro the other one, which is a problem because I don't have as much HP as I wish I did. And I have no room to kite. Help! Help! Oh my god, everywhere you go, you're surrounded. Everywhere you go, you're surrounded. Can you guys get away from the mob? Gotta make you aggro everything. Good, we got those done. Now we need to get, Ruthless Fang Wings. Where, oh where, are the Ruthless Fang Wings? Well, let's just save ourselves the trouble and just locate them. They are located above me. I do really want to kill that Heartback guy, though. Gonna be honest with you. Cross Shield, I might not do that. I might just skip that one. Now, unless I get level 30, then I might come back there and see what that dude drops, because if Aion Codex doesn't have information on what that dude drops... Actually, you know what? Power Book might have information about what that dude drops. Let's check. I never opened a Power Book, because it's not really something you're supposed to open at this stage of the game. Heartback. It was version 1.5. Nope, it don't tell me anything that he drops. All it says is, here you go, this is where Heartback is. Doesn't even tell me his HP. Too bad. Okay. Oh wait, what if I change to Classic? Heartback. Oh man, it's even earlier than that. 1.2. Nope, doesn't tell me anything else either. Does have 2.0 attack speed though, which means I actually have more attack speed than him, I think. Cool. Anyway, where are these dumb... They're up there. They're even higher up. Meow! Meow! Meow, there you are! Ruthless... Oh man, you're even easier than the other guys. You're actually only 2 dot! I'm gonna wreck your face. Hi, Zoe. How you doing? You doing good there down there? Bam, 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 bam. She's sitting on my hand. Oh, so I was taking when I got back from work, I just quickly ate something, right? And I just decided to nap for an hour and a half or something. But in that meantime, she was literally sleeping. I sleep with a body pillow, right? She was sleeping literally right next to me, but on top of the body pillow right in front of me. I recently got a new body pillow, one that's much more firm, but also soft at the same time. It's also quite heavy, actually. And she apparently finds it very comforting to sleep on top of it because it's just, apparently it's just really comfortable. Anyway, here you go. Thank you for the Kina. Delicious, delicious Kina. A hell of a lot more Kina than I had hoped for. Look at all that Kina. Almost 500,000 Kina. Anyway, let's break these gloves, and then we're going to eat this food. Ooh, a 32 stone. Let's try and enchant this again. Oh my god, I actually successfully enchanted something. Unbelievable. And it actually counts. Anyway, when you do an enchantment, I'm actually glad I can show this now. When you get 1 enchantment level, you're supposed to get a little bit of attack, and you're guaranteed 20 magic boosts per enchant on your weapon. As you can imagine, that's a lot of magic boost on 1 weapon. This is why when people start new characters and they already have a character that's already at max level, if they enchant that a level 10 item or a level 1 weapon or something, you're just giving that character an extra 200 magic boost or a whole bunch of extra attack at level 1. Can you believe that? Think about that in your head. If I had 200 extra magic boost at level 1, I'd be steamrolling everything in Poeta. And Ishlajim by proxy, if we want to talk about that. If you have an extra bunch of attack as well, you're just steamrolling everything as well. People also go over the top and give them better power shards as well, which increases your damage by even more for not using any skills. It's ridiculous. That's the kind of shit that you can give your alts if you really, really, really wanted to. Anyway, Castor. Castor? Yes, Castor. I've got your wall fragments. I'm sorry, not at Castor. Axelon. Axeleon? Axeleon? Axolotl? I've also got crap to sell to the vendor. By the way, you can't extract accessories. I should have probably mentioned this too. You can only extract armor and weapons. It's just a thing. That changes on a different patch, but I figured I should just let you know now that you cannot extract accessories. As much as I wish I could sometimes. All you can do is put them in the vendor and say goodbye. I'm also going to put this attack stone inside of this staff, even though there is absolutely no reason for me to do that. I just want stuff to enchant, dude. That's all I need it for. Aion, I got your thing. Did you find the wall fragments that broke off the spiral towers? Can't have been easy. If you brought the fragments, give them to me. Here you go. We have all the wall fragments. Now all we have to do is restore the walls. Take this. It's a box containing all the fragments. Both the one that I had and the ones that you recovered, Balky. Please restore the walls of all 5 spiral towers with these fragments. But there's a trick. A trick? Yeah, you have to restore them in a specific order. First, restore the flower wall, then go to the other walls in this order. Lightning, wave, wind, and fire. The damaged sections are all in the upper sections of the tower. They're all slightly darker than the other panels, so they should be easy enough to see. When you're all done, report to Brigade General Castor. You got it. Good thing I don't have to memorize that, otherwise I would hate to do that quest. Pop another scroll, and keep on going. We almost got our 30 scrolls done for our stupid season quest. Can't believe I'm doing this. And all because, the title card is nice, but all because I want this stupid armor. I'm sorry, stupid costume. Game is tempting with fashion and it's winning. Alright, flower wall it is. Okay, this song, by the way, this specific music, they use this song many, many, many times over. Like, it gets surprisingly a lot of reusability. Where's the wall? I don't have to land to do these wall things, I think. Come on. Ah, 21 seconds of fucking that hurts. And I don't want to pop my little tiny amount of flight potions. Oh. Can't I do this from the back? I can do this from behind. There's a joke somewhere in there, but I'm not gonna say it. Oh shit, you gotta land. We gotta land. We have like no flight time. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna sit here for a moment and admire the beauty that is my character. And also admire the glowing Zoe. So, yeah, that's the issue with flight time. If you want it back, you gotta pop... if you want it back faster, you gotta pop potions. But if you're just gonna... I'm forced to wait because I just don't have that much flight time. I'm not expected to have that much flight time. It's... okay. Big difference, too, between retail and classic. In Classic, I think the most amount of flight time people had was like a little bit below 3 minutes. On Retail, you have something like 5 minutes of flight time. It's something dumb and long, and it's almost unnecessary how much flight time people have. Isn't that right, Zoe? Unfortunately, that doesn't translate anymore in Classic because, ow. The only stuff that helps you now with here is either you get more flight speed, or you pop a whole bunch of potions, which, honestly, you want both anyway, but the amount of potions you're going to need to pop is ridiculous, because if you want to stay in the air forever, I mean realistically stay in the air forever, you need to craft the potions that give you 48 seconds of flight time back first. And you also need to buy the Abyss Flight Potions that give you back a little bit extra time, because both those potions do not share cooldown. By the way, my cat is biting the hell out of my hands right now. Why are you biting me, Zoe? All I did was pet you. Ow! 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 What are you doing? Why? What did I do to you? She looks at me and just like... she goes back to biting me. What did I do, Zoe? She bites. Stop biting me! What the hell? What is this? The Zoe tax for existing? You're attacking me like I messed with your family tree. I insulted your ancestors or something. What's the point? Anyway, our flight time is back. Let's go get the other walls. She's about to slap me, isn't she? What did I do? I didn't do anything to you. All I did was pet your head, and you decided it was time to bite the fuck out of me. Why? What's the point? Oh, life with the cat. It's so beautiful. Anyway, let's do this from behind again. Yeah, you like that wave wall? I know you like it. Bam, bam, bam. Well, you want to play with my Super Lotto ticket? Go for it. I have no use for it. It's a lost ticket anyway. All I can do is do second chance with it. Here you go, wave wall. We're doing this from the front. What are you doing? Just trying to take my headphone. Zoe. Zoe, you're a menace right now. Stop being a menace. You don't have much flight time left. You know what? Before I bother you even touching that, I'm just gonna land right here, get some more flight time back, and then, you know... Where was my oyster? Zoe. Zoe, you're causing me some... I don't know why you want to bite me so much. What did I do to you? Actually, come here. I gotta clean your eye. There you go. What? You're looking at me like you want to kill me. Well, more than usual, at least. Did I not tap the wall? Did I forget to tap the wall from behind? I did forget to tap the wall from behind. Here you go. I'm doing this wall from behind. And now we gotta restore the firewall. Which I think is right here. It better be right here. Yep, there it is. Click the firewall. We're almost out of time. Again. You know what? I'm just gonna pop this last little tiny potion I had. And I'm gonna do this. I don't know what that means, man. Ooh, fuck! I knew the cutscene was still killing my flight time. I'm glad I made a hug the wall. Yep. Guess we're gonna sit right here and just wait for the wall to not kill me. I mean, wait for my flight time to come on back. Meanwhile, Zoe gets to fly forever because she's a cat and she just gets that ability. Instead, I gotta sit here on the edge, waiting for my impending doom. Seriously, Zoe, are you trying to... Does that mean that you can fly at some point? I mean, she's a cat. Can you imagine if, like, if we could give our cats, or no, our pets, the ability to fly? What the hell would they do that? Or, like, what would they do with that ability to fly? What the hell would we do with the ability to fly like a Deva? I can tell you right now, if we could fly, I would be very afraid to fly because I am not a person that does well with heights. Heights scare the hell out of me. I would, the vertigo would be very strong. But I guess if you know how to fly, you can probably conquer your fears of heights by just flying, right? That should be the way things work. By the way, if you're wondering what these little swirly things are, it's the same thing. There's another flight test that you can do out here. It's the advanced course flight test is what they call it. I don't remember ever doing the flight course. I don't even remember how you get the advanced flight course quest. I think they give it to you like way later or something, but like look, here, look, they're flying, right? They're flying forever. They pop the a 24-second potion just now. I'm pretty sure they're using Abyss potions for that. Anyway, I don't need to do anymore. We're done with this quest, this campaign. This should... I think this might ding me to the next level? 4 million? 4.2 million? Oh yeah, that would ding me. I'm gonna be level 30, let's go! I get to talk to a Stigma Master and get my Air's Wrath. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Meanwhile, all I ever see are bots. Bots here, bots there. Ah, I heard you were able to fully restore the 5 walls. This is excellent news. Axelon and I have no doubt you would succeed. Now report in Dia what happened. To restore the walls, boom. And at the end of it all, you heard Sepi Ma Karun El Ma Arkbin. What the heck? They mentioned that? This early? What? Something like that? This is ancient Atreian language from before the Cataclysm. I can understand birthday, playground, and nothing else. Karun, though, the grammar suggests the name. Wait, the Eris Temple Cavern wasn't a temple at all, but a playground for a child named Karun? What kind of deva could make an immense secret playground for their kid? Outrageous! Yeah! Okay, you guys are never gonna know about Karun. Unless you played retail. There are 2 Imperium Lords that you need to know about. Nezikin and Triniel. Those 2 were together in a relationship. They had a child. They named that child Karun. If what this guy is saying is there's a birthday and a playground, that means happy birthday, Karun. Enjoy your playground, or something like that, right? This was the secret love child between Nezikin and Triniel. The only time we ever found out that Nezikin and Triniel had that child was not until 4.2 or something. That was when we found out that the dude we were talking to in 3.0, which was Karun, was actually the child of 2 Imperium Lords, Nezikin and Triniel, which is why Karun was so fucking strong in 3.0 that he had his own influence over the map that we were exploring. The fact that the Ericus Temple was his fucking playground, I don't remember that being I do not remember this being mentioned so early. But yeah, that's the story of Karun. He is technically a Deva, and is the child of 2 Imperial Lords, which makes him substantially strong, but not strong enough to deal with Beritra, which is what he ended up facing. Yeah, we have currently in retail, we don't know what happened to Karun. The last we ever saw of Karun was in one map named Levenshore, and then after that, we didn't hear anything about him, as much as we wish we did. We know where, we actually know where some of his followers are. They're named the Rayans. I don't think you're ever gonna see. No, actually, no. I take that back. You will see the Rayans in when they open up Gelk Maros and Ingison. But as of right now, you don't know who the Rayans are, what they stand for, who the hell they actually are, right? You know nothing about them. So I'll leave it at that until we start getting more of them introduced, but that's going to be a while. But the fact that they introduced Karun at a level 30 campaign, that's actually so far back. Incredible. Fucking incredible. Anyway, we're going to take our Elios Tunic for level 36. It's going to be still a long time before we have the ability to use it, but hey, whatever, it'll be fine. We're level 30! We have 2 new quests that opened up as well as a campaign? No, yeah, a campaign. For Hiron. Oh boy. Oh boy, I do not like the being out there. Anyway, this is something simple. They let you know that you can buy wings. It's literally just to go talk to this lady, and there you go. You got the ability to buy wings now because you're level 30. I don't think you get anything at level 30 except for... Oh yeah, look at that. We now have access to the chambers inside of the abyss. Seals left, seals right, and the sulfur tree nest thing. Cool. Wait, are those solo instances? Hold on a minute. No, they're 3 players. Oh, they changed that too. There used to be a 6-player instance, and they were kind of rough. We also have an unmed red mail from Indominus about the wings thing. And then we also have this Alabaster Order quest, which I am gonna immediately do. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna go to Hieron and I'm gonna do this quest real quick because it's in the way. Plus, this gives me an opportunity to give me... Because now we opened up another Stigma slot. Boom, right there. We got another Stigma slot, which means I can put in Earth's Wrath finally. Which means I get more damage. Now, where's the Stigma Master in here? I never remember where she is. She is on... the above? There you are.
Nice day, isn't it?
How much is this going to cost me to socket this in? The hell am I doing Protective Ward? How am I doing Ice Sheet? 84 Stigma... Man, I'm running out of Stigma Shards, dude. I don't want to have to buy more. I only have 303, but that could disappear so quick. So right, Earth's Wrath. It's probably my favorite skill. Like, outright. Just because it does so much bloody damage. The problem is they nerfed it way back in the day. So... you couldn't... Back then, you could use it on bosses. Nowadays, I can use it on a boss, no problem. Unfortunately, they changed it to be in such a way that you actually get absolutely nothing from it. I'm going to put this up for 300, so you guys can buy it. And then, Ice Sheet 1, it's going to go up for 700. Have fun. The part that sucks about that change they did is because it killed off the DPS for clerks by a ton. And you want to know why it killed it off, or how it killed it off? Earth's Wrath right now, at the moment, in Classic, is just a straight up, it's a dot. It does a ton of damage over time. I say a ton of damage, but I mean, to me it does a ton of damage, right? That's all it does. It's just a dot that does a ton of damage. Unfortunately, in retail version, it does a ton of damage, but now it's also a slow or a snare. The problem with that is that bosses are immune to snares, so you cannot use Earth's Wrath as a dot on a boss. That murdered Clerk's DPS. Like, it absolutely murdered it. They didn't have a chance anymore.
Need an Ariel's light. May the shadows never find you.
And I lost a lot of damage because of it. It was so sad because I used to have so much damage and then that change happened and it was so depressing. Like, it was one of the changes I wish never went through, but they pushed it through anyway and it sucked. On top of that, they also made it a chain, so you had to use a new skill, which we were going to get at 34, called Chastise. This skill, it's just a dot, right? It's another dot. But this Chastise chained into Earth's Wrath, which is supposed to be a good thing when you think about it for PvP and PvE. But because the bosses are immune essentially to the dot damage that is from Earth's Wrath, it became worthless. There was another... We do actually have a snare for later, but I think that skill's at 52? Or maybe that's even later, actually. I want to find the name of that skill so I can show you it. We might not have it, though. No, I don't see it. Maybe it's a 60 or 58 skill. Essentially, though, Storm of Aion has a chain to it. I could have just checked Storm of Aion if it was in here. But Storm of Aion can chain into a little tiny puffball, which is a funny little puffball. It's a snare. That was the only reason you would use Storm of Aion and that puffball. Because sometimes you could actually kill with that puffball because that puffball did so little, like no damage, almost no damage at all. But it was really funny how Aion handles people who are dead. As soon as the puffball left your hand, and the target was dying, or was in the process of going to be dead by that puffball, you would see them still running forward, with the puffball chasing them. And you're wondering to yourself, why aren't they healing? Because they're already dead, according to the game. But you got to watch that slow puffball go left and right chasing them, and it hits them and they died. And that, to me, was comical. Because it's so simple, right? It's just such a simple gimmick. But like I said, the way the game handles your death is that it's delayed. As soon as the skill leaves your hand, boom, you're dead. And whatever effect is coming at you takes the time to travel to you and you're dead. I don't know if that still applies now, but it could. It could. Alright, fragment of memory, and then we're gonna go to Hieron. And also, I don't even know where to put this stupid Earth's Raft right now, because where I put it on the bar just now is exactly where Chastise goes. But we don't have Lance Bargain, so I guess this is fine. Okay. Falky, I remember now. I heard your name from Pernos, who told me about a David who had lost all of their memories and was rendered human, only to ascend again. That person was you, right? Did you ever recover your memories? Only fragments. If I remember correctly, you used to be a brigade general in the Secret Mirage Legion. Aren't you interested in your past? Maybe your memory holds more than you remember. If you want to recover more of your memory, you might try talking to Pernos again. He's capable of much more than you think. Perhaps it's time to pay him another visit? Perhaps you're right. And now this is where it begins, where we have to go keep talking to fucking Pernos. By the way, do I get another skill at level 30? Yeah, I get boost spell resist. To be honest, I'm not going to go pick that up right now. I don't even think I have it in my inventory right now. Yeah, I don't even have it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll worry about the skill books when I hit 31. So I see acquittal in there, and I'm like, yeah, I want that acquittal. So where was I going? I was going to Hieron. Do I have any more of those Scrollolios? No, but I have a candy that can increase my speed, so let's just pop that. To Hieron we go! To meet Brigade General Parento. Anyway, welcome to Hieron. I imagine I'm going to get killed a lot out here, but also the Alabaster Order! Hi, guys! I'm here to join you!
Greetings.
Okay, so we just joined a quote-unquote an organization, right? You can only join one at a time. There's 3 of them. There's the Alabaster Order, there is the Radiant Ops, which are in the Abyss, and there's, I want to say there's a mentor thing as well? I'll have to check that one because I don't know if that's active, but I could be wrong. But every day you get 1 daily quest from the Alabaster Order. It gives you a token, right? You do that quest, and you take it to these armor and weapon merchants. They also have some other stuff for shields and special stuff, right? You can go in here, you can pick up some stuff for some, you know, amazing, expensive things. You have your shield dude, who is, that have time shields based on your level. You have armor dudes that are also based on your level, as well as a time. Are they good? Honestly, I don't really have a comment for that. I'm pretty sure all the gear in here is, pretty good. And then you have weapons as well. I think because I'm a little curious, I'm gonna just look this up because I've never actually opened this up. Surreal Tunic package. Contains a Surreal Tunic, obviously. Let's see what this gives. So here's the tunic that they give you for a level 30. It's not bad, all things considered, but obviously you can't enhance it, you can't I'm sorry, you can't enchant it, you can't add mana stones to it. It's just basically base armor, and you get what you pay for, pretty much, right? If you really do want to use them, they're there. If anything, I highly recommend maybe getting the armor. I'm sorry, not the armor, the staff, probably. Let's take a look at the staff. Surreal staff package. Take a look at the 14-day one, because it doesn't really matter which one we get, because they all have the same thing. It's just a different amount of days. But damn. I mean, 560 magic boost ain't half bad for a level 30 weapon, but also consider this. You can't enchant it, you can't plus it up or anything. It is you get what you pay for. These things don't even have attack speed on it, so I'm concerned about the longevity of using something like that. So is there a reason why I'd want to do any of the quest here? Do you have anything I want? Usable for 3 days, 7 days. The permanent title, which I'm never gonna reach because, let's face it, that's too many tokens. 360 tokens takes forever to collect. And there's obviously the pet eggs as well, in case you want a kitty or a corgi. I guess there's nothing here that I want from Alabaster Order. I could have sworn there was something that I wanted from Alabaster Order, but maybe that was a red herring. Eh, well. Sphere package, tome package. Bows. Great swords, lances, great swords, meh. Okay, well, I guess there's really nothing there. Whatever. If you want to do the Alabaster Order stuff, you're more than welcome to. I only joined them to show you that you just, like, you get a little pop-up here that tells you, hey, you got a daily to do. You can get a token based on your level. I think the most amount of tokens you can get once you get to, like, 50 or something is, like, 5, I want to say, but it's been a while, dude. It has been a while. And here is the rank 6 stuff that requires silver coins to get. Unfortunately, like the game decided, we're skipping the rank 6 and just going right straight into rank 5. So big whoop there.
Have you business with me?
Anyway, let's go talk to Parento. Parent. What nickname am I gonna give this guy? Parento? I can't think of a nickname for him. It's like with Telemachus being telephone, and the other guy being something else. The hell am I gonna name you, though? I can't name you Parent, that just seems too simple. Parento. I can't think of anything. This is the first time that I can't think of a nickname for this guy.
Arielu, my friend.
How about Pogrento? Pogrento sounds better. Excellent, you've arrived. Reported for duty. At ease, Deva. We'll get you to work straight away. There's no end of problems for you to help with in Hyron. Bolvig, Lefaris, Bilar, and the Abyssgan on top of it all. Prepare yourself. You'll get your briefings from my subordinates. Faith in arms. Oh man, Bolvig is actually mentioned as well. Anyway, thank you. The Ruins of Roa starts you off right there, straight into it. But I still have to do... Wait, does this give... No, okay, it doesn't give anything. So I still need to do the Kite of Springs quest for the pants. Or the set of pants. And then we have to do Fragment of Memory for the boots, and then the Ruins of Roa for the shoulders. So why don't we go back and do the Refresh in the Springs, so we can get more pieces of this armor set. And then, oh, Jesus Christ, I just realized that fucking Pog Rento over here is level 55. That's a goddamn legendary mob. Goddamn. Anyway, Hiron, this place is big, and it's got a lot of rifts, and remember how I mentioned that the level cap is 50? Yeah. There's a lot of rifts here, and there's a lot of uses here that you can do that gets you, that you can be level 50 and to go through. I don't know how often people do rifting in this area, but I imagine they do that a lot. What are you selling, buddy? Oh. God damn, how much are you selling those for? Never mind, they're not that expensive. God damn. Yeah, let's go back to, back to Outland. I have no reason to be in Hiron yet. Not yet. Once I finish the campaigns that I can't do or once I finish the 2 campaigns that I have to do, then we'll go to Hiron. Anyway, we gotta go all the way down to Ophelios, to Agaron Village. Zoe, stop trying to attack my hand. I don't appreciate it, Zoe. Don't appreciate it. You've discovered Manduri Village. How did I miss that? There's no achievement either to unlock all the map locations. That's a sad part. So you don't even know if you missed something or not. Remember to drink water, you guys. Water good for you. Anyone got any quests for me? Letter to Ophelios? I mean, I would be going out that way, but I'm not gonna do a quest for you, lady. Since I'm here, though.
I strive for quality.
Nope, not you. Items for sale, the best value around. Fucking, you don't sell anything. You're just staying there to avoid jumping. Zoe, can you stop that for the love of God? She's grabbing my hand to, like, lift my mouse up because she put her toy in front of me. It's like, you should be using that hand to play with my toy and me instead. I'm like, are you threatening me, Zoe? Go on my bed. She loves that fucking toy so much. If she ever brings the toy into her bed and I actually have the webcam set up to the point where you can actually see that, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it so much. There's supposed to be a named mob out here. At least I remember there being a named mob. Used to be a Drake. And I don't know if he exists anymore or if he's still here. I don't see him, but I'm also not trying to look for him. How about you guys? Do you have lots of Kina quests for me? 22,000 Kina?
Was there something you needed?
22,000 Kina for hunting stuff? I might do those off stream, to be honest with you. It's not like you need to watch me kill off a whole bunch of mobs just for, you know, the Kina that I so rightly deserve. Anyway, Ophelios and Ophelia. She really does kind of look like Ophelia. Anyway, in the name of Eustiel, may all the creatures be blessed. Gaia said that she would send someone to help us, but I had no idea it'd be you, Falky. Your reputation precedes you. The trick to restoring the Mystic Springs is to understand how they work in the first place. There's a life stone at the Mystic Spring of Lockupin, and that's where the clean water flows from. Life stone contains life beads, the source of its power, but the drakes came and took the life beads. No beads, no water. It's that simple. Why would they do that? I'm not sure why. They're just animals after all, but the remedy is clear. Go to the drake habitat, get rid of the wasteland drakes and fierce drakes, and bring their life beads. Then put the beads of the Lockupin Lifestone over there. If I'm right, clean water will flow from the Mystic Spring once more. Faith and arms! This one is simplistic enough, right? Just kill off a whole bunch of drakes. I mean, I only have to get the one life bead, so it can't be that bad. Like, how about this Drake that's just kind of chilling right here? Anyway, here's Earth's Raft. A nice little cast into a nice little dot, and it keeps exploding. It looks very painful when you think about it, and I love this skill. Absolutely, by far, my most favorite skill. Short cast time, the dot lasts a good chunk of time. I mean, here, look. It's a 12-second cooldown, right? I cast this. Initial damage. 1 tick. 2 ticks. 3 ticks. And we're already back off cooldown. And I can cast it again for even more continuous damage. This is why I love Earth's Raft so much. It's such a good skill. And I was hoping so bad to be able to have it. Anyway, we're not killing that Drake. We don't need to bother with that. Anyway, here we go. Mystic Life Spring, have your life bead back. I swear to God, this used to be a way harder quest. Talk with Ophelius. Good, we got some water to flow. Is it enough? I don't know. Kinda wish it was like Guild Wars 2, where it actually modified the land.
Aion has led you here.
God, can you imagine if this quest had the Guild Wars 2 treatment? Like, if someone had already brought back the life stones, I'm sorry, the life beads, and put them in this fountain, this entire area would be flowing with water instead, right? But then at the same time, the Drakes would be trying to take back that life bead because they're Drakes and they just want that life bead for some odd reason. So then instead of the campaign being, you have to go get a life bead, the campaign would be, go kill a bunch of Drakes so they don't take the life bead. And there you go. That would be so good. That would be so good. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, water flows once more from the mystic spring of Lockupin. Now that we know the problem, we can watch the life beads more carefully. The future farmers of Elton, thank you, Falky. Glad I could help. But this isn't the only mystic spring that's dried up. We need to spread the word. I got a message from the Golden Bow Legion a while ago. It said that the mystic spring near there just suddenly dried up. Meet Golden Bow Brigade General Castor and tell him what you've learned. Or what we've learned. Faith in arms. Now we get to walk on back. Walk it on back. Hey Zoe, I'm thinking you should probably buff me at this point because I'm sick of popping these buffs on my own. You get my grunt scrolls, you get my cat attack speed scrolls, and you get my crit spell scrolls. Oops, did not mean to pop myself. And then you're gonna buff me. Because I don't want to do it myself. Also, I picked up a polearm. Let's break that polearm. Oh, I guess you can also get 2 thingies from it. What the hell did I finish? Oh yeah, 30 scrolls. Done. Woo. Hey Zoe, you can also use this for me, yeah? Oh right, I have to deactivate it. Pet cannot use this item. Pet cannot use this item. Well, fuck off then. Nothing can beat a bowl of cooked rice. Maximum HP of 160 and maximum MP of 120. 160. I'm just gonna drink it. I mean, just eat it. Anyway, sometimes when you disenchant something, you can get 2 stones. It's possible to get, like, way more stones than you think you're gonna get. Again, it's all RNG based. So if you get something, congratulations, you got something. I'm gonna try to enchant the stuff that I'm gonna come up to use eventually, like this thing. When the hell did I get that? Oh, that was a campaign reward. Bum, bam. Yeah, it's not... If you're using a crappy level stone, it's not really likely you're gonna succeed the enchant. Here, I succeeded the enchant with the 37 stone. 1 level higher, but the 27 stones? No, good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck ever getting that enchant to go through.
Unless you'd rather walk.
Alright, where are we going? Castor.
I'll see you again sometime.
I used to come out on miasma all the time, in PvP specifically at the Drake habitat. It was the best place to attract PvP, even though I came over here to this Mystic Spring of Anif to get Omblik. It was just a good spot to PvP, man. Just a good spot. Whatever. I saw the pop-up say something about Andre being up. I wonder if they actually already killed the guy. That's weird that they popped that up as a global message. It's not like Andre dropped anything good. In case you're wondering, Andre is a world boss that spawns in the desert. The best thing that he drops is an amulet. And I guess technically the Warhammer would be okay too, but... Actually, does any of the other crap he drop even remotely scale well? Well, here's the amulet that he drops. It's a really nice melee amulet that you can get at level 40. A bunch of accuracy, a bunch of crit strike, a bunch of HP. I mean, it's pretty damn good for a mob that's level 40 that drops it. That's like the only thing I know that for sure he dropped. Other than that, I don't think anything else he dropped was actually anything bit good. Unless this staff is actually better now? Nah, no, it's just HP. Attack and HP. It's not that great. So yeah, I guess they kill it for the amulet, but like I said, I don't know if people still kill it. I mean, I did see it respawn, so that tells me they're still killing it. Hey, Castor, what brings you here today? Need help from the Golden Bow Legion? That's why we're here, after all. Ophelios has a theory. The Mystic Springs. The incident that Corbontus reported. He was on duty in the watchtower and saw the Mystic Stream dry up over the course of just a few days. I contacted the Deva of Earth about it, but we have other issues to deal with. I know only what I put in my report, so talk to Corbontus, and he can point you in the right direction. Faith in arms. Faith in arms! Corbontus, I'm here to speak to you about your Mystic Spring. First off, how the hell do you even see it from where you are? The fucking thing's on the other side. How do you see it? Anyway, hi.
I'm busy.
You're here about the Mystic Spring? Sorry, I didn't check it out myself, but Tellerus hates it when we leave our post. Understood. The Mystic Spring is a little dip off in the distance. Normally you can see the sun shining off the water in it. Even from here, it was obvious that something was going on. To get there, just follow the road to the right of the watchtower, then go straight ahead and you'll reach the spring. I think the Deva sign there is Heratos. Hera. Faith in arms. Thank you, sir. Oh, we're talking about way the fuck out there. Okay. First off, how the fuck did you see that far? I mean, I know you're on a watch post and there really is no horizon to speak of in this desert, but that is still a pretty far distance to be looking, man. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I keep looking at the Deva Pass and I'm just like, I need it. I need the costume at the end. I need it. It's just so... Like I said, I prefer the... There's three versions of that swimsuit. One's in red, one's in blue, and then one's in green. Personally, I like the green one because of how it looks, not because of the color. Plus, you could just dye it anyway if you don't like it. Or the color, I mean. What's up, Hera? Thank Lady Eustace you're here. I was starting to think no one would send help. A few days ago, the Lephorus revolutionaries suddenly appeared and attacked the Mystic Spring. They slaughtered everyone, human or beast, that was drinking from its waters. As the only Deva here, I was able to use the obelisk after they overwhelmed me, but they attacked so suddenly. There was no time to send a runner to get help for the Golden Bow Legion. Oh, so you did get killed. Well, good job, man. It's good to know that you died. You're level 45 and you got killed by probably level, like, 32 mobs or something. There's a life bead that powers... Don't worry about the life bead, I recovered that, but the life stone itself is completely gone. The Lephorus must have dismantled it completely. Without it, the life bead won't work and it's impossible to restore the Mystic Spring. So what can we do? About this spring? Nothing, I'm afraid. However, there is one more Mystic Spring at a place bordering the eastern Ericus Desert, right below the Golden Bow Garrison. The Lephorus revolutionaries destroyed that Mystic Spring as well, but the Desert Lifestone is still intact. Combine the life bead from this spring and the fountain from that spring, and you might be able to restore the water's flow. But there's one problem. There's always something, right? This life bead will quickly lose its potency if it isn't in the proximity to a fountain, intact or not. I figure you've only got 3 minutes to reach the other spring. 3 minutes! When you reach the Mystic Spring near the eastern Ericus Desert, put this bead into the Desert Lifestone. Hurry and go. Where am I fucking going? Is it the one that's north of me, or the one that's all the way at the temple? The fire temple. Because there's only one that... okay. Fun fact, fire temple is over here. There's a little alcove you're supposed to take this way that leads to a mystic spring. I don't know if that's the mystic spring he's talking about. When you reach the mystic spring near the eastern Ericus Desert. Well, I don't know which one you want me to take. Get the life bead and insert the life bead within western Ericus Desert. Dude, I don't even know, man. I thought you want me to go this way, but I'm just gonna go to... ow. I'm just gonna go to the one up here. Because I don't know if you want me to go to the one down there. Instructions unclear. I swear to God, if I'm going to the wrong one, I bet you it's the Fire Temple one. My brain is telling me it's the Fire Temple one, but I could have sworn there was a Mystic Spring right next to here. Can I make this run in? Well, if I mess up this run, can I make the run to Fire Temple? I don't know. A bead that radiates mysterious energy. This better be the right fucking bead. Or spring. Desert Lifestone? That seems like the right one. But what the heck is the one over by Fire Temple then? There you go. Is that what you sound like, Luis? Is that what you sound like up there?
Thank the 5. Just in time.
Is that what you sound like, Luis? Oh, hey, you have a pet bag for me. Give me that. Give me that, Zoe. Let me open this. Are you gonna give me a silver coin now? Is that what I'm hoping for? Nope, you still give me bronze coins. Look! I'm on Cloud 9. Aw, that's so fucking cute. Aw, that's so cute. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell which emote you're supposed to use for the pet when they ask you, or when you ask them how they're doing. I swear there was a way to tell, but I don't remember. I think you just have to. I think at that point you just have to memorize it. How many of those do I have to open? That's a weekly quest? When do these weeklies reset, man? I don't know. I don't even know. Ow! Ow! Bro, that's so much damage.
Hail Deva.
You saved the Mystic Spring. The light shines on us today, that's for sure. I think I figured out a way to keep the life beads intact no matter where they are, which means we can use the life beads from here to restore the other Mystic Springs. I know the spring near Kyola Temple has also dried out, so put the life bead in the temple lifestone there. The Deva here, there is Sirink. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Yes, this is the one I was thinking of. The one where you have to go all the way to Fire Temple, which is way the hell over here. I thought that was the one you initially had to do. I'm glad I was wrong. Even though my brain was telling me you should be going to Fire Temple, not to the Golden Bow Garrison. My cat's on my bed playing with her toy right now. Oh, you're probably wondering, when the hell am I going to switch back to chain armor? Dude, fuck if I know. I don't know when I'll be switching back to chain armor. Probably as soon as I get to level 46, where I'm probably gonna need the defense more than the magic boost. But I think at that point, the 46 coin gear actually has magic boost on it. I will double check that when I get to that point. I can literally just check Aion Codex though if I really wanted to check. But until I supersede the need of needing the cloth armor for the mana, I'm sorry, not the mana, for the magic boost, I'm gonna be in cloth armor for a good portion of the time. Good thing I'm not gonna try to level up more characters to 30 to try and get the stupid Deva armor, otherwise I might actually go fucking insane doing that. What's up, Sarink?
Greetings, young one.
If you're here, then Heratos must have received my message. I was wondering what to do if I didn't hear from him. I long to see the water flow again. Use the life bead to restore the Mystic Spring, as you wish. Even though somebody did it before me. My cat's meowing now all of a sudden. What's the matter, Zoe? She's running away. I don't know, actually she might jump up here for toy. I don't know, get me out of this stupid wheelbarrow.
Greetings, young one.
Eustio's blessing, the Mystic Spring is restored for like 2 seconds. And now that it's restored, all of Elton can return to some semblance of balance between desert and fertile land, at least for a while. Light be praised! But also, what do you have? Sorry about the mess. There are relics in the Fire Temple, 1.5 million XP. You want me to get a whole bunch of ruin spirits to kill. I feel like you actually have to do this quest. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all, because... Isn't this inside the Fire Temple? Yeah, this is inside the Fire Temple. 1 out of repeatable. We'll come back to that later, considering it's a level 35 quest. So we're done here? Yeah, we're done here. Let's teleport out. I knew it. I knew you were going to come back up here with your toy, Zoe. How did I know? Because you're so obvious. I could predict you like a book. Especially when it comes to your toy. Let me pet your nose, though. Let me pet your nose, because your nose is so cute. You're so cute, Zoe. You're so cute. Actually, wait. Can I want to show you guys a funny picture I took of my cat at like the moment of this is embarrassing for her. Hold on, let me actually grab it from my phone. Oh, actually, wait. I have it. I sent it to somebody before. Let me just grab it from her chat. Gladamy, I'm calling you out, girl. I sent you this picture because it was funny. And I still believe it is very funny. OBS. Seriously, Zoe, you gotta move. I can't see anything I'm trying to do. Fine, I'll move your toy down here, and then you can chase a little bit. Okay. Image. Change that image out with this one. Oh my god, that's a big image. Doop-de-doo. Doop-de-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Here you go. This is Zoe as I was catching her, grooming herself in the most ladylike position ever. Literally, she's got her tongue out, she's in that position where she's cleaning her butt. It's like the best position to take a picture. But I didn't realize that I caught her leaking her tongue out so perfectly. It was beautiful. I loved it so much. And that picture is now forever immortalized on this stream as well as in my Google Drive. It was that fantastic. Yes, I know you don't see the screen, the Aion screen right now, but I just wanted to show my cat because the cat is more important than the Aion. Poor Zoe. All right, guy. I helped you out, girl.
Welcome.
The Lephorus actions are troubling, but the larger point is that you restored 3 Mystic Springs. Outstanding, Falky. This is a token of my gratitude. Of course, the real record of your achievement is a fertile, productive Elton. That's more potent than any weapon. Whatever you say, Gaia. Thank you for the, did this have magic boost yet? Nope, it's still magic, resist, concentration, parry, enmity boost, and hitting boost. Not what I need right now. But we're level 31, which means, guess what? I gotta go back to Sanctum to pick up some skill bucks. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have 31 skills. Even though the 31 skills I think are middling at this point, they're just upgrades. Oh, no. I see Light of Recovery there. Let's go, baby. That's a fan favorite skill right here. Hygeia, please give me
Aion
books. Spell resist, Howl of Strike, new penance, light of recovery, and acquittal. Some of the best skills I've seen. Let's pick up the 34 skills while we're here. Light of rejuvenation, thunderbolt, healing wind, divine touch. There's the chastise. There's the upgraded treatments. A new healing light to go along with it. A new smite, a new infernal blaze, and that's it. Resurrection Loki is not until 37. Do I get anything else better than that, Lit? Nope. Alright, cool. 50,000 to buy that. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Acquittal, which is a new DP skill. It's a very powerful DP skill. It's actually so broken that every single person that uses a Guardian transformation, which I will go over that in a moment, loves having a clerk in their group that has the DP to pop this. The cooldown is abysmally long, 30 minutes. But why is it so good? If you look at the description real quick, it says that it heals everyone in the group within 25-meter radius for 20% of their max HP. A Guardian Deity General, which is the 5-star transform and higher, has about 150,000 HP, right? That will heal 20% of their base HP as a transform, which essentially gives them a second life. This also means that if I ever become a transform and I use Salvation, I'm healing 50% of my HP with one skill, and as well as the mana, in one skill. Clerics and transforms go hand in hand together during these early patches. Very strong. Got a new Howl of Strike as well, big whoop. But the biggest thing here is Light of Recovery. So you have Healing Light that takes 2 seconds to cast. Boom. But then you also have Light of Recovery that takes 1 second to cast. It's the same amount of heal, 704 versus 732, pretty much the same. But the way you're supposed to heal if you're ever healing someone is you alternate between Healing Light and alternate between Light of Recovery, back to Healing Light, back to Light of Recovery in order to essentially have like permanent heals going, right? And then whenever you need to throw a big heal, you throw out Radiant Cure. I love Light of Recovery because obviously it's a 1 second cast, and the faster you cast it out, the better. And you actually have the ability, I now have the ability to kite, thankfully, with that, in terms of being able to heal myself. We also got a new penance, big whoop. It's still very painful on the amount of HP that's, you know, spent. 306 HP. To keep it up, it's painful to use. I might not use it unless I'm sitting down. And that's it for the new skills that we got. Anyway, it is now 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and because it is Thursday, I do actually have obligations tomorrow. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow, early, unfortunately. And that's also a drop off my mom at work early, unfortunately, so that's even double the reason why I have to, what fucking perfect timing. You can't You are disconnected from the games. Even the game's telling me, get the fuck out of here, man. Go to bed. That's perfect. Anyway, like I said, I have obligations tomorrow. I gotta drop off my mom at work early tomorrow, 7 a.m. I gotta go to the doctor / hospital at 8 a.m. I have work at 11 a.m. So I have too many obligations in that day, but whatever, it is what it is. But tomorrow we will be able to play Aion for fucking 8 hours at best. Maybe even longer, depending on how I feel, right? I will be starting late, obviously, like 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's like, I want to say 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for EU. What the hell? Oh, I can still move while disconnected. That's great. Obviously, I can't do anything while I'm disconnected from the server, but it's still funny that the game's saying, hey, get the fuck out of here. Fine, I'll get out of here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Twitch folks, if you want to watch the VOD of this, it'll be on YouTube. The link is in the description. And for the folks on YouTube, if you ever want to watch on Twitch, because I give you guys the option, I have Twitch and YouTube streaming at the same time. Feel free to go on Twitch, too. I read both chats. Don't worry about, specifics. Other than that, come join the Discord server. There will be a link in the About section for Twitch and a link in the description for YouTube. Come join us. You can chat about whatever the hell you like. As long as it follows the rules. That's the only thing. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, and have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow night for more Aion, for a longer 4-way of Aion. Say bye, Zoe. Of course, you're not going to say bye. Alright, bye!